Babe, wake up. There's a new Shrek. Babe, there's a new Shrek. Babe, wake up. There's a new Shrek. Babe, wait, no. There's a new Rewind. LolcowRewind, baby. Becky lost her voice. Boogie is sick in bed. Fever over 103 degrees. LolcowRewind still remains. We're going to rewind nothing tonight, everybody. Love seeing you here in the chat. Get those likes up. Get those loves up. I am not here alone. Gotta forgive me if I don't introduce Xylee Gets Real. Xylee, how you doing here tonight? I do not hear a Xylee audio.
I was muted. I'm doing this too.
There we go. We're live. LolcowRewind. Did you watch the episodes today?
Yes, and I took very meticulous notes, okay? I promise.
Somebody told me that during the gaming stream, which I didn't catch, that Keemstar said, "Oh, I forgot to tell Rewind that there's no show tonight."
No shit. You had the 10 o'clock show going on. I'm like, oh, and I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. So I guess I have a couple of hours. I can go take a nap before Queen's going on. And then he said Queen's wasn't going on. And I'm like, that's when I messaged you. I was like, bro, are we working tonight? What the fuck is going on?
Why not?
I mean, we're here.
I would love to take a night off. The only problem with that is I don't know what to do with my life now. I'm indoctrinated into all of this. I'm addicted to you.
True.
Oh my goodness gracious. I figured tonight is a better night than any. I had a nice box of hard cider I purchased for the holidays.
Oh.
I was going to drink it during the holidays, but I didn't do anything for the holidays. I went to like my relatives one night and that was it. So I've been sitting on this cider. I'm going to crack some cider. We're going to have a LolcowRewind with absolutely nothing to rewind.
You know what? Not going to lie, even though I have my coffee with me, I think this is the first rewind I haven't needed the coffee.
You don't need your 5-hour energies?
I didn't need the thing to take away my headache.
Your Tina D official 25-hour energies because she stacks 5 at a time?
Right.
It's that gas station meth math.
Hey, everybody, mods in the chat, ban Kyrie. We're taking Mono's notes now because I see what Kyrie just typed. Ban Kyrie. No, don't ban her. Don't ban her. She deserves it, though, but don't ban her.
A lot of people watched last night. I had a major fumble. My camera was destroyed. We somehow kept the show going. We got
asshole.
What do you mean?
You're an asshole.
Why do you say that?
That whole baby Billy shit was bullshit.
You would cuss? You would use cuss words in front of a baby?
Yes. I have the mothering instincts of a wood chipper. How many times do I have to explain this? Shit.
We had to improvise. My insecurities poured out last night.
I mean, we had a docket we could have done. Can we please be the one show that actually goes through a docket? Is it possible?
Yeah. So tonight's timestamps from.
Fuck you. Well, they started. they got the Lolcow Gaming channel going now.
Was that on Lolcow Gaming today?
It was on Lolcow Live and Lolcow Gaming. Wings was streaming from the gaming channel.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited. Boogie is sick, so he wasn't a part of it. We had Wings and Keem playing Rust, which I still think this Rust addiction is tearing us apart. Everybody say the title of this episode is clickbait, but it's actually maybe the realest episode title of them all. The end of the Lolcow universe as we know it. And it's very true.
It's evolving. It really is evolving. And in many different aspects, it's evolving. And it's about to be real crazy.
I mean, this is probably going to be the last Friday night that we get to be at the 10 o'clock time slot for at least a week. I'm sure that the new Dumb Thumb, or what was it, our review tech show, Dumb Thumb, is going to get canceled after 1 week of poor ratings when people miss me and, of course, you, Xylee, but me especially.
You're the star of the show. We all know that.
Because you're going to log in. Rich is going to be like, Dumb Thumb. This is what I'm going to review. Did you know I used to look at Becky's boopers in the DMs? I'm Dumb Thumb. Rich, I used to like Rich literally before he came from my time slot. Now I hate him. Now I realize what a loathsome piece of trash he is. Disgusting.
Same.
He's a mentally abusive human being for taking my time slot.
All right, I just want to address the chat, okay? I want to address the chat. Yes, we know what happened with Ken, and hopefully Keem will kind of chill out, and because I don't think Ken did anything that bad. Just Ken was looking out, and hopefully Keem will, chill out a bit and get him back to his spot, okay? But yes, we know about Ken. We know about everything.
No, let's put this into perspective. The Los Angeles forest fires are burning across L.A. You know why? Because L.A. is full of fuel. Billion-dollar houses, million-dollar homes. Just there's fuel everywhere to burn. At some point, the fire is going to hit an area without fuel, and it's going to stop. Y'all keep feeding the fire fuel, and you let it burn. And it doesn't burn everything. It lights up for a little bit, but what it does burn is the foundation of what we're trying to build here.
Especially when Keem's in a mood like that. Yeah. Hopefully Keem will, I know Keem will calm down, and hopefully he will give Ken that back, because Ken was really just looking out. So,
dude, I love Ken.
Just picked the wrong time.
I'm sure everything's gonna work out, but it's just gonna take some time. And everybody who wants to add fuel to these fires, we know why. Because y'all cold. You need the fire to stay warm. Unfortunately, you don't have fuel of your own, so you're coming to our party, our campfire, and you're putting your hands into our campfire, and you're trying to stay warm. And it's getting colder and colder because you're getting pushed further and further out. Enjoy it while it lasts. This is our party. You can cry if you want to.
Yep, pretty much.
I would love more than anything to be beneath all of this, I would love to be just a bottom feeder, petty lolcoward. I would love it. It'd be so easy. Life would be so easy if I could just be a leech, a little slug with no talent of my own.
No, that's not easy. No, I disagree. It's not. It's actually
so
not
easy.
To do.
The hard thing is being handsome and funny and continually breaking barriers in this industry. Debuting new characters, having riveting interviews. This is things I do literally.
Baby Billy.
This is things I do literally on a whim. I don't prepare. I don't wake up in the morning. I don't have a checklist of how I'm going to innovate on LolcowRewind. I just show up, let my meat swing, and wherever it lands, you got a nice imprint. You're like, that's Billy. His meat swings.
Okay, well, one thing I can tell you, I definitely don't look at you and think about meat swinging, but what I do look at you and think, okay, is you are a man with a lot of talent and you do the damn thing. And that's why you're here. That's why Keem wanted you to do the show.
We're having a Q&A. Someone in chat said, what if he F's you over next, Billy? You can't F over. You can't F over somebody who can stand on their own 2 feet.
Exactly.
The only people that are getting F'd over, unfortunately, are people who needed to be propped up. I don't need anything. I offer something. Okay? And as long as I can offer something, I feel pretty secure. And if I no longer can offer something to LolcowRewind or the further universe, I got options. I could retire on a private island tomorrow.
Damn. Must be nice.
I wouldn't have any money or resources. I just have to.
You would just have the island?
I'd literally just be playing real life Rust. I think that's what you do in Rust, right? You have to make forts and shit.
I think so. I don't know. I don't play Rust. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not the one to ask about Rust.
But it's something I could
can't
do.
wait for a gaming channel where I can play. Hopefully, I'll be able to play PoE 2 with Wings and Boogie. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited for.
You know, we got a little special treat.
Oh no.
You see it, don't you?
Yes, I see it.
Don't you see it? We got the underground down under triad.
Christ.
We have literally
the biggest pains in the asses
of Lolcow.
I can't really say that.
Awesome.
Can you guys hear me?
That's us.
I wasn't ready. I was talking to Rastov.
Well, guess what happened?
We were crapping around.
Guess what happened? Now you're here. We got
I know what
Stonic,
happened. I'm here
Rastov, and Twiggy.
Holy shit, what's going on?
Oh my
Hey.
Billy,
Lolcow
you're like
power
the
now.
only person who doesn't have that.
You know why?
Why?
It's not my gimmick. I don't.
Oh.
It's like if I got it, I would feel like, you know. Oh, look what I'm playing with. I'm playing with Daddy's shotgun. It doesn't entice me. If I have to get it, I'll get it. I'm playing with Daddy's shotgun. Okay, good job.
Jesus Christ.
How you doing, my down under thunder?
Feeling great.
Yeah, we're all doing pretty well.
Happy to be here. Look, this is our first time. This is our first time meeting Stonic. You guys are meeting him with us.
Here we go.
Well,
I actually met him
we
fucking
met
a couple
him.
weeks ago.
Yeah, we met him when we shot.
I was just
the,
trying to make a
trailer.
joke, Xylee, but you just had to say something to ruin it.
Well, your joke.
We
was
are
funny.
hopefully the cast of Lolcow Aussie. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully, brother. You
Man,
gotta have
anyone
some
can catch it in
confidence.
this universe. Anyone
All
can
right,
catch
let me
it.
change the energy. A little bit more confidence to it. We
Yeah.
are the hosts of Lolcow Aussie, coming soon. Gonna be a banger fucking show. Got Twiggy, who's definitely from Australia. We got Rastov,
What do you
who's
mean by
definitely
that?
from Australia. And me, I'm not actually from Australia. I'm the only non-Australian on the show, if you can believe it.
I was actually born in Australia.
Oh, really?
I married
I thought
into
you
it.
were born-
My wife is Australian.
I thought you were born on the
Sure.
bayou.
Sure.
I'm a floater. So
Oh, yeah.
let's pretend this is an episode of Lolcow Aussie, and I am a
Right.
dingo. How would you take me down?
Yeah, we can go with that.
All right, so with a dingo, my method, which differs from a lot of other professionals, and that's because they don't know what they're doing. But the secret is, right? Dingoes have really good scent, so you don't want to be upwind from them. You want to be downwind. Wait, no, you want to be upwind from them, not downwind. Excuse me, I'm getting it wrong. And then what you got to do is, you got to sneak up on the dingo, right? Then you've got to jump on its back, and you've got to show it who's dominant. That's the first step, right? And if you do it right, you can possibly tame the dingo, right? Possibly. I've never actually tried it, so I'm just assuming. But
So
I
you're
think
talking out of your ass. That's what you're
where
saying.
else would I talk out of, Xylee? You know me.
Well, not your ass, your mouth.
I can do a Ace Ventura real quick and talk out of my ass if you like.
Do not. No, thank you.
Okay.
Gross, I can't, man.
Rastov, how do you feel about all this? Are you just the happiest little boy? Are you the male Glammy Lambie?
I might be.
Did we
but
gender swap Glamby Lamby?
My defense mechanism is to laugh when I'm uncomfortable. So the more uncomfortable I am, the more I'm gonna laugh. So he literally
you're gonna be great then.
you have no idea what the kind of shit he says in private. Like you think you know him.
Twiggy's a wild motherfucker.
He literally does it just to fuck with me. It's not even for this. He'll just say it, and then I'll be like, bro.
The Restov's problem is that he I wouldn't say he overshares, but once he's comfortable with somebody, which I baited him into, so good on that. But once he's comfortable with somebody, he'll tell a little bit of his story to them, right? And he told me about his parents, and now I'm going to use it against him.
Oh, that was
that's
such
cool.
a bad idea.
Well, now, Rastov, Twiggy, you guys have been on Rewind multiple times. We haven't seen Stonic since the trailer.
My first appearance.
Yeah.
Where have you
I've been
been,
traveling a
Flo?
little bit for the holidays and shit like that. I probably look like shit because I literally got home
You
today.
do.
I flew home today.
We have no idea.
I jumped on here as soon as I got in the door.
We have no idea
Now,
what shit looks like. I've been wearing the same hoodie for like 3 months now. You look fine.
You just turned into the Lolcow lifestyle.
Stonic, I see that you have what looks who is that in the background you got there, mate? On your little
What? Pablo
picture.
or Kramer?
I'm talking about Kramer. Are you
Yeah,
a big fan of are you a big fan of Kramer?
A little. It was a gift from my parents. I thought it looked kind of cool for the set.
Am I the
What's
only?
your opinion on his racial meltdown on stage?
Bit of a controversial moment in time. Definitely an iconic moment in comedy history, I'd say.
It was a
It
big
is.
moment. I Beat Death is calling into question your Aussie cards, and he spent $2 Australian to call it.
Ooh.
All right, well, tell him to get a membership if he doesn't have one and get
We were
in here and
talking
we'll-
about doing a
look in
shoey
front of him.
today, but it'll probably have to be another time.
How about you? Can you do a bubbler?
What's a bubbler?
Oh, you don't know about a bubbler?
I don't know what that is either, to be fair.
Yeah.
Hold up, sorry, Billy. I had to let that out.
Twiggy, did you put a filter on your microphone to make you more annoying? Somehow,
Is it?
I
You
swear.
have a scratching thing going on.
Yeah, there's
I thought
something.
that was my headphones.
No, there's
Sounds like
something
the
even
wires
worse
are
about
getting
your
crossed.
microphone than usual.
My computer called on.
This is vile.
Wait. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. The sweet silence. You don't get it very often.
He's crashing out.
My mic had a problem there. Again.
Oh, well, over.
I couldn't tell.
I'm glad you did your testing on our show. That way you'll be perfect for Lolcow Aussie.
Look! I had a pet rabbit. She had a tendency to eat cords. It's not my problem. Xylee, I brought out the hat for you. I know you love the hat.
Actually, I do like that hat.
Which hat were you insulting?
The one that you said you got at the Bahamas.
My wife bought me that hat.
I hate that hat. But I mean, if your wife bought it, don't look at me like that. Oh,
My wife. She said it looked good in it.
Your wife
Your wife
is the only one that
supposed to tell you
matters.
You look good.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. As long as she thinks you look good in it, that's all that matters.
Twiggy
what
Rastov, you've
happened.
already ran off your co-host.
It's sooner or
Fuck
later.
yeah.
It's me that's gonna run him off. Yeah,
I'm
100%.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna
mate,
I'm
what
gonna
you
get
doing?
I'm gonna get rid of Twiggy. All right, I'm gonna pop Twiggy out for a second and see if we can actually have some Stonic time.
All right, what's going on, guys? Well, what do you want to know?
So you've been traveling.
Yeah, a little bit.
You have like, would you consider yourself a only use me blade historian?
Yeah, I would say that. That's where I got like my start. You know, that's where I got the initial viewership from.
When did you start following Blade?
Probably like 20. No, I've watched all that shit for a while, like Blade, but I got really like the drunk streamings when I was like, oh my god, this is fucking nuts. This dude is unhinged.
Yeah,
And I was like, there's okay documentaries, but I feel like you can go like a lot fucking deeper with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I only knew Blade personally since about 2019, I think, but I've been following him way before, and you know, I've known Keem for a while, and I remember when Keem and Blade were working together back in the day. The the Blade
Vacuum
IRL
cast.
streams, the Blade IRL series, his footholes he had, his footholes.
Yeah. Oh,
I think everybody was ready for like Blade to die, right? Like
I
that was
completely
the-
agree.
that
He
was the
on
meta.
kind of the last legs. It
And-
was either he quits or that was the way it was going to go.
Yeah, he was like, it's very strange. The real life Blade, without being drunk, is a very sweet, nice guy. He loves Seattle. I grew up in Seattle. He actually was he ran with some people that I grew up with. Like his first little crime. His little crime, getting caught for a little crime. I looked at the case and I was like, I know those people he got caught with. Like
It's kind of the local. Yeah, the local ones are out there.
Yeah.
Small world.
Yeah. And I immediately met Blade. I immediately connected with Blade. Sober Blade. I love sober Blade. Drunk Blade. I feel like you can't humanize drunk Blade. He becomes some sort of a demonic entity.
It's a different entity. It's a different entity altogether. It's not
weird.
something that you can really, tame. It's a beast that's very hard to tame.
It's insane. I had friends who watched him religiously, and they were like when Blade was in Seattle one night, they're like, you got to go mess with Blade. And they talked me into buying like a dress and a wig and putting on makeup and showing up to his apartment, not the apartment, his hotel room with alcohol and dressed up as a woman and to press Blade in the hotel room. I think he was in there with a few other streamers. One of the streamers, I think his name was Kev, he got really gropey with me. And he was like feeling me up. It was like he was drunk, but I should have fought him actually. It's just the camera quality wasn't clear. It was in the Uber car. It was really gross. Blade was more of a gentleman, surprisingly.
Than you.
Blade's the non-groper that night. What the
Yeah, right? I thought I was going in there to the fire, and Blade wasn't the one that did it. It was not Bjorn. It was not Bjorn. Bjorn was not.
No.
Yeah, it was Kev, and then
I'm looking forward to learning more about him and his story, so I think it's really cool having Stonic on, and hopefully
Well,
we
I
can
know
get a
I'm kind of
confrontation.
somewhat connected to that whole IP to community thing. See, me and Blade used to be good, but he stopped fucking with me. There was a whole fucking thing, but with the whole documentary and stuff. And then me and Beck are like she watches a lot of our stuff, a lot of our streams, so he didn't like that at all. He didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is kind of understandable.
Him and Beck had a weird breakup.
Very complicated,
It's-
relationship.
So for those of you that don't know, you only use me Blade at all. He was like, his history is so deep in YouTube, and
I know very little about him. Very little about him.
his recent
Decades
run
of history.
His recent run was as an IRL streamer that would just do drinks for donations, and he would get so wasted that he would black out and he would piss himself. People would mess with him when he was drunk. They would basically abuse him when he was drunk. But
Some of it got really bad.
Yeah.
Some of it's fucked up.
I had a few nights where I was like hanging out with Blade when he was drunk, and I tried to make it funny, but it's rough because you're dealing with somebody who is like in the back of your mind, you're like, he might not be here for a while, or he might leave us soon,
What are you saying?
And
Did people really
never know.
DoorDash him alcohol when he was trying to stop?
I imagine so.
Probably did.
Yeah, that did happen.
Those trolls
he
get
got doxed pretty
real
badly.
nasty. Yeah.
Like
Wow.
there were people just were dedicated to just fucking with him day after day to just make him drink, and people would donate like so much money for him to drink specifically.
Yeah,
Like,
he was making like
hundreds and
$100,000.
hundreds of
Yeah, he was making $100,000 a year, I think, at one point, just off of being
easily,
a piss yourself drunk guy. And he's clean now, but
I think he's struggling a little bit though.
Is he?
Like,
Is he?
I don't want to go too much because I don't know what's private and what's public. But I know at the moment he's like taking care of his mum, and that's it's not paying the best, I don't think.
Well, he's got a roof over his head. I mean,
That's the good part. That's the good part. He
he's
seems
at least-
healthier.
He at least has the option to not have to drink for donos, because he would do streams without pissing himself drunk, and nobody would watch, and they would just
No, they
basically
get nobody.
they would just troll him into drinking. And I think the idea was that you knew once Blade started getting drunk, it was going to be the worst
A
content.
shit show?
Yeah, you knew it was
Yeah.
going to be.
Yeah.
So
You could
crazy.
see it coming.
And the people didn't want to see Blade sober. They wanted to see Blade dead. Like it's like you watch it.
Yeah.
You watch a
Like, people
TV
hate
show.
him.
You watch a TV show, and you love this TV show because it's so good. But you know, at some point, you're going to get the season finale, the series finale, and everybody watching really wanted their series finale with Blade. They wanted.
Everyone knew there was something coming.
They wanted it over, and they wanted it over hard.
I consider that finale to be right. I think there is a moment where there was the finale. I don't know if you remember the New Year's stream where he's fucked up and all the cops like swarm into the room and like the stream just gets cut off. That was like kind of the breaking point. I think he got banned from YouTube after that stream.
Yeah,
like, it
he's
was
banned off
insane.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody brought up
Yeah.
rest in peace Willie Two Guns. That's what I was trying to get at. When Blade and
Yeah,
Becky
Willie.
when Blade and Becky broke up, Becky started dating a guy named Willie Two Guns, and this Willie Two Guns guy is in Blade's house, the streamer
And,
house, and he gets so drunk that he falls and he bashes his head. He goes to the hospital and eventually dies.
Yeah.
Like
That's pretty much the story. He was he'd been in a car accident a few months prior, and
Yeah.
he was taking all sorts of medication and stuff like that. He started drinking and just got fucking out of it, and then went into a coma.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wasn't
it right after that though? He sobered up. Was it right after that? Or
Well,
was it a while?
it
after
was
that?
for a little bit, and then he went right back to it again. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna quit drinking, guys," and then 2 weeks
Mhm.
later, he right back to it, and then kind of a few more little incidences that happened where he kind of had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the
So much I
craziest
don't know.
internet stories
don't
out there,
either.
and that's why I wanted to bring
I
it
know
up
about
with
that
Stonic, because Stonic, you've been covering it, and it really, I got to see it up close a little bit, and
Yeah, kind of more personal, like.
and I got to know Blade both ways, and I really like. He's basically my age. We came from the same area. I identify with him in a lot of ways, and I'm just glad that he's trying to be clean,
Yeah,
and he
dude,
has been
like-
for a year.
Yeah.
Because
Like, imagine if he'd been drinking for the last year. I don't think he'd still be fucking alive.
I have no idea.
We need to talk to him, man. Like, we need to get in and see how he's doing. I want to hear his side of the story on all of this shit too.
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna
Love
reach out
having
to
one
him.
Lolcow.
I was gonna reach out to him about doing an in-person Lolcow rewind episode. Me and him in the
That'd
studio.
be so sick.
The studio. I
get in
record
line,
at.
mate.
Get in line.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna get him in the studio, Papa?
No.
He lives like
I wouldn't know how to get him in
he
the
lives like
studio,
20
though.
minutes away from me. He's like 20 minutes away
He
from
lives-
me
Probably like 14 hours away from me.
by flight.
Don't steal our content, man. Don't
19
steal our
hours.
content.
He's literally
That's it, we have to
he's
get him
my
on then.
friend.
Well, wait a minute. Y'all aren't competing for our time slot, so we're not going to fuck with you too bad.
I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah, you guys can have
Just
him
saying.
after I'm done with him. I'm gonna open him up for you.
No.
You like
No,
that?
we want him first.
You like that,
Oh, no.
Restov? I gotta tell you something. You're gonna go hang out with Twiggy while I talk to Stonic 10.
Oh,
Hey.
damn.
Stonic, you know all there is. You've done all the research and stuff, and it's
Oh yeah.
it'll be
I know
interesting
the
to see
story.
where that goes. I just like I know Blade is literally like in my neighborhood. He's over here with his mom, and I could pull him in and sit down and maybe talk to him about everything, and maybe put
Go
a
and hang out.
bottle of
Yeah, that
Jaeger
would
in
be
front of
cool.
him and see if he.
No.
What?
don't Put the bottle of Jaeger in front of him. What? Stop
Maybe a
it.
couple shots. Sit down. Couple
He's
shots.
like a fucking machine of chaos. Stop.
Yeah,
You
You give him, I don't know, you give him a Jaeger, I think that's gonna like activate something in his brain. Like it's not gonna be, you can't put that away again.
yeah, I really wouldn't want that in my brand new podcast studio that we built at my recording studio. I'm sure you would puke and piss all over it. No, that's not cool. Stonic, anything you want to say to the people about Lolcow Aussie now that you're here?
Not too much. I think we're kind of keeping what some of the stuff we've got planned as a bit of a surprise, but I think the show's going to be good. Me, Rastoff, and Twiggy seem to have a good dynamic. We kind of seem to know what we're doing, what needs to be worked out. I think we're going to be able to run a good show.
I saw y'all's test stream on the Secret channel. That was funny.
Yep, fucking around. So I reckon it'll be good.
Yeah, it should
good
be
guys. Fun. By the way, I am the only Australian. They aren't even Australian, but
Twiggy's American.
We'll go with it. Yeah, he's just gonna be. He's Australian now. We've adopted him.
Twiggy is psychotic. Okay, I'm sorry. He's a sociopath. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm excited to see where it goes with Twiggy. I think he's gonna be content. Hopefully he's not too much content though.
I just can't wait until the three of you have to pit fight the mommy milkers in a mud pit. That's what I want to see.
I don't know if I want to see that. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to see that.
How do we get that?
Do you think you could take Glammy Lambie in a one-on-one, Stonic?
I don't know if working out, bro.
Because
I don't know. I need to like buff up a little bit. I'm too skinny.
Right? Yeah, you got to be able to take Glammy Lambie.
Like
Rastov has to be able to take Savage, and I don't know if that's possible. And it's got to be Twiggy versus Psycho Mom. And
Psycho against Psycho. It kind of makes sense. That's like the main event, actually.
Well,
Twiggy's a weird looking dude. True, Karma. True.
I'm digging your setup back there. The beverages you have. The
bottle of Jaeger. I actually put it out for the set when I was recording the Blade documentary and just never got rid of it.
But then beneath them back there, those are our boys from Cold Ones, right?
All right, well, I'll show you something cool here. This is signed can from Max and Chad. I went to I've met him a few times because I think Chad's seen the fucking Blade video I did, but I went to the launch of the actual launch of Grog, which was pretty sick. And then I've been to a few like the PAX after parties and stuff and bumped into him. Good guys.
Yeah, I've never met Max, but I love Chad. Chad's such a sweet
Chad's
man.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he really is. All right, Stonic, I'm gonna pull you back out so I can piss off Xylee a little bit. All right.
Wait, why are you pissing me off? What did I do now?
What do you mean?
What do you mean so I can piss Xylee off? Look, can we go one night without you pissing me off?
It's not about me. It's not about you needing to be pissed off. The audience needs you to be pissed off.
Why does the audience does not need me to be pissed off?
Yeah, they love it.
No.
They're like Xylee. Like I remember there's this one user that called you this name. I don't get it. They called you Mommy Xylee, and that pissed you off. They love this.
Do you not remember the bullshit you pulled last night?
My camera was fucked up last night. I can't be held accountable for anything that went down.
Yes, you absolutely can be held accountable twice.
Well, refresh my memory for those of us that weren't here last night.
You did 2 goals to do Baby Billy, and they both fucking sucked.
They were lit.
No, it was not lit.
They were lit.
No, it wasn't. Do you want to read the donations?
That's exactly what I'm doing right now. The Vulgar Unicorn gave some gifteds. Spencer Mercer gave some gifteds. I Beat Death again. I'm calling it a question of their Aussie cards. You would have been right about 2 out of 3 of those fellows, non-Aussies. But I think Twiggy does a great impression. If I would have asked where Twiggy was from, I would think it was somewhere in the outback. And Rastov is a Kiwi, so it's basically Australia to the rest of the world.
It's Australia light.
I Beat Death again says there aren't Australians. Where's their Akubra hats and Drizzabone coats?
I don't even know what any of that is.
I have no idea. Sean Aconda says, Billy, are you on good terms with Paul's Ego? I'd love to see Paul roast Boogie live here on Lolcow Rewind. Paul's Ego, host of the Deep Fat Fried podcast, one of the hosts. I know Paul well, and I've talked to Paul recently, and I do want to reach out and see if Paul's ego wants to come on and roast Boogie, because I've talked to him about Boogie. He definitely watches. He's definitely got his eyes on the prize.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kelly's alt says, I beat Kim, told them not talk about, because he wants to talk about it on Lolcow Live, 100% confirmed. We weren't told not to talk about anything. We were told, watch our backs or we'll be murdered.
Okay, so in reality, no, we weren't told not to talk about anything, but quite simply, that shit between Lynx and Keem, I have put it everywhere. It ain't got shit to do with me. It's between them, so let them deal with it. I have told him that, her that, everybody that.
We weren't even told not to stream until it was too late.
Exactly. Exactly. Technically, I guess we're not supposed to be here right now. Shit. We could have had the night off, but we were like, no, we'll do it anyway.
Well, see, I thought about that, but I figured that you've been working really hard and we could use a day of rest, so I was like, we're going to do a stream.
You would, you asshole. No, I'm just kidding. You're good.
Lily Masai gave some big love. Thank you, Lily. Extreme says, where's the women for Aussie? Bunch of nerds. You can't have women on Mommy Milkers and Lolcow Aussie. You got to have some shows with men on it.
Wait a minute.
What's that?
They have Lolcow Live.
Yeah,
you're
men.
a man. You're on this show.
Yeah.
They can't have just one show with men and women together separate. Well, Lolcow Queens has Michael, because he's might as well be a co-host of Lolcow Queens at this point. Can we be honest about the situation? Michael is practically
he's a queen?
at this point. He's a queen. Michael's a queen at this point.
Yes, queen.
Just saying.
My
Throwing it out
name
there.
is John, upgrading into that Cash Cow level. Those of you that have been gifted memberships, if you upgrade to Cash Cow, you get a little discount. It's perfect time to upgrade.
And you get to call in here.
Kydict says, Mama Xylee, baby Billy finished his din-din and now needs a burping.
Baby Billy needs to be buried, is where we can't see him ever again.
That's called swaddling. If you had any motherly instincts, you would know.
I wouldn't know those things.
Swaddling calms the baby.
I you know what? I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Lolcow Trading Card Game says, Mad Xylee is scary. Reminds me of when the mad neighbor lady yells at you for your dog shitting in her petunias.
Damn right. Get off my lawn, kid. Get the fuck off my lawn.
Xylee has big get off my lawn energy.
Yes, I do. Except for when the cute when these kids come up and go, can I rake your lawn for $5? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, wait a minute. You can't rake like the front and the backyard, not just for $5. So I'm like, no, just rake this part of the lawn right here. They're bless their hearts. And they did a good job too. Bless them.
We have Boogie sick right now. He's 103-degree fever.
Yeah.
He says his fever broke. He's going to get some sleep. He alluded that it might be a leg infection. He's got a fever from a leg infection that comes to him almost on a yearly basis.
What? No,
Yeah.
I didn't see that part. I only saw the 104-degree temperature. I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I read that on I think it might have been the Pay Pig Discord. He said something.
Oh shit. Damn, I hope he's okay.
And maybe he only makes up illnesses to the Pay Pigs and lets the
True.
cash cow. He could be
It
faking
is
it.
Boogie we're talking about here.
He could be
I
faking
believe he
it.
was sick though, yeah.
But do you think he's sick, or do you think he just wanted to have a night off for Starbies and Arby's?
Okay, not gonna lie. Let's be honest about the situation. I'm kind of not mad at him if he's faking it to have a day off.
Are you gonna start
Not
faking
gonna lie.
something?
Nah.
You better not, Xylee.
I'm too obvious. I'm way too obvious.
Extreme just came in and said, Aussies love goon. Just saying. I believe that. But yeah, Boogie is healing. Becky lost her voice. Becky is gone tonight. I saw Tina is ready to come back. Tina's rip roaring, ready to come back. Tina wants to work. Tina wants to put that work in. And Wings and Keem today we're doing the gaming stream. The Rust server is up and running. Everybody's having a good old time over there. That's just it's just one of those days where, you know, I think everybody is enjoying their time off. And
we're here like the very smart people that we are. We are here for you. Remember, when everybody else abandoned you, it was us. We're here.
It's all because I woke up
abandoned by everybody else.
I woke up
but
and I was
Billy
like,
and
oh,
Xylee.
I gotta make a thumbnail. I gotta get up. I make a thumbnail. Gotta make a thumbnail.
I think that's half our problem. I think
make a
what
thumbnail.
it is you and I wake up way too late to figure out what the fuck is going on. Because remember when court was happening, and then Queens was taking our spot, and we didn't know until last minute, and then you ran out of the movies.
Yeah.
Why do we get told everything last minute? I'm just
You know
saying.
why? Because we don't matter. We're the undesirables.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're not LolcowRewind. We're Lolcow retards.
It's not the first time I've been called a retard.
Nobody actually cares about us. We don't do enough. We don't have enough clout or reason.
True. We don't have 5K in our chat. We get reminded about that often.
Yeah.
About not having 5K in our chat.
Yeah, it's okay though, because you know Xylee and we won't be here forever.
No, we will. We'll fight it.
Love us while you can.
No, we'll fight through it. I promise. We'll fight through it.
We're the misunderstoods. You're crazy. You're crazy.
That's right. That's what that R stands for. Retardation. 100%.
Yeah. Here's Keemstar.
Keemstar. Hey, Keem.
Hey, what's going on? I got distracted, but I did remember that I would promote this, so I put out an announcement that Rewind is live tonight. This is my favorite show. I absolutely love this show. Just forgot to promote it.
Yeah, thanks. You forgot us
Happy,
again.
Happy dry January, Keem.
This is the worst. Why did I quit drinking? Why?
This is the worst month.
An idiot. Everybody hates me. I'm just rocking in front of my TV with the TV completely off, staring at it, just rocking back and forth, saying, "Why am I still getting hate?" Just over and over again.
I mean, you picked a hell of a month to not drink anymore. That's for sure. It's like everybody knows it though.
Even in Rust, like Rust was supposed to be my vacation and stuff. Like the admin went rogue and killed all of us. The admin did. And then
I was going to ask you about that. Why was all the pay pigs getting banned off the server? Is because they nuked your base or something?
Bro, I don't know what happened. The whole thing went upside down. Everybody has betrayed everyone. That was my safe place. I'm used to getting betrayed in the Discord, not in the fucking Rust server. Like, what is happening?
Keem, I think you need to play Animal Crossing instead.
Bro, I need to play something with NPCs. No more PvP.
Baja was in the main chat going, yeah. I was like, he goes, I just got banned off the server. I was like, what'd you do? I nuked Keem's base. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit.
Baja was the turncoat?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm confused because like Baja and Ghost are the admins of the Rust server. So if one of the other, this is wild. I don't know what's happening. Bro, I don't know. I'm putting out fires every day I wake up. I'm like, oh, this is going on. Oh, new allegation. Oh, this. Oh, you're stealing someone's PC. What? A PC? They don't even get the PC yet. Like, what? Confused.
Yeah, we told them that it wasn't that you didn't tell us that we couldn't talk about it. We just decided not to be in the middle of it. So if you're here, if you want to explain, go ahead. Because we weren't talking about it because that's between you and Lynx.
Probably in the most simplest terms, due to like people going after like Lynx's disability or whatever. For this month, she didn't want cash. She wanted a PC. Obviously she worked like 7 days of the week. There was a PC being sent to her, but because I had to let her go because, you know, she's making up rumors that there's a fucking compromising video hanging over my head or whatever the hell she did. You know, obviously, if she were to receive a PC, she'd get like 3 weeks of pay extra, and that just doesn't make sense. So I stopped payment on the PC, and she'll just get like that week's payment that she did work on February 1st. It's that simple. But then
Well,
she
you
turned
wait. You
to
stopped the delivery of the PC, right?
yes,
Okay.
yes, okay. Because then she would have been overpaid for the month, right? We're talking January payment. Like at the end of January, you get paid for the month of January, right?
Mhm.
If that makes sense. So I stopped that PC and figured I would just pay her for the month. And bro, she went on this thing. She's calling customer support at the PC company. And she's like telling people on the Discord server that Brantley is literally calling customer support pretending to be her. Okay. To get the PC stopped. No, bro, I know the CEO of the company. I just shot him a text message. I don't have to call. I'm Keemstar. I fucking call customer support. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, dude, this whole thing of like, oh, she was scammed from a PC and like all this. No, she wasn't. It was for the full month of January where she didn't work. So I don't know. So I had to put out all these fires today. It was just insane.
And I remember
Yeah.
months ago when things were kind of like rough between the two of you, she went to H3H3 server trying to stir up stuff then too. Like this is this is not new. This is
no, she's actually doing it again.
yeah.
She's like
she's been to
she
Moist
told
Critical.
everybody
She's
in
been
her
to Muda.
Discord- She told everybody in her Discord that she's got a meeting with Dan from the H3H3 podcast. I'm like, go for it, bud. Like, I don't care.
This is exactly how Leafy got over on you. She's pulling the Leafy strategy. Lie.
Yeah. People are saying she's doing H3 tomorrow. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if that's true. I don't know. I've been dealing with about 15 different lies a day from Link, so let's see if this one's true. You know, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all internet. Like this is relatively easy compared to some of the things you've been through. It's just you have to do it sober this time.
Well, she's calling customer support over at Meta PCs, being like, "Yo, where's my PC? I didn't cancel my PC, bitch. You didn't order the PC. I did. It's not your order. It's not even your order. It's my order. Like you don't even have control over it because
you're
may
being
be the recipient.
You're being accused of fraud here, right?
That's what she said. She said I did fraud. That I called in. That Brantley called in customer service pretending to be her. Like what? Why would you do that? I could just text the CEO. That doesn't even make sense.
I love where there's a world where you would get Brantley to do this. Like even it's so ridiculous.
This is like this. It's so easy to debunk these fucking lies. It's so dumb. Why even say them? It's like, bro, she read it out. Like I got it in writing, bro. I got the screenshot in writing. It's fucking insane.
All right, I have a question for you, Keem. Are you calm right now?
I'm very calm.
Okay, awesome. All right. You think you can give Ken another chance, please?
Bro.
Listen, I know technically he did break your rule, but he was kind of looking out too, you know what I'm saying? And he would know not to do that again, okay? Because I'm not going to break the rule because you fire me, I'm going to cuss you the fuck out. But I think you should give him another chance.
Can I explain myself?
Yes.
Okay. I have this idiot, right, who's like following everything we do, trying to get clout off of us, right? So I make a simple, she's like literally telling people that I launched a company with her called the Rejects or whatever, right?
I know.
All lies. It's not true. I'm not involved in this thing, right?
Right.
At all. And the only way to shut that down and shut those lies down and that bait, right, is ban any conversation of her, especially in our Discord, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we tell everyone, we start banning people because they're breaking the rules. Ken, a moderator, bans people because they're breaking that rule, right?
Right.
And she goes from like 2,000 viewers down to 200 viewers because guess what? We're not feeding into the bullshit, right?
Right.
It's a simple play, okay? I'm in the middle of fucking explaining links and these lies and how Richie's betrayed me twice now by going over there and posting that thing in the Discord that he the Discord. I'm like going through all this betrayal and this like I don't know, dude. Like, this is like, obviously I'm a hard ass or whatever, but this is emotionally fucking draining dealing with all these fucking
I know
idiots
you were
betraying me
upset
like
at the
this.
time when you did it. That's why I'm asking you if you're calm, because I know how you are when you're upset in the moment. But now that you've calmed down, I think because he was looking
And
out.
look at, you see this guy in our chat, Chill Force. Let me talk about that fucker for a minute. So Chill Force is one of our top donators. He's in the server. He gets into a fight with Lord Rush, and Lord Rush just embarrasses this fucking little bitch in front of everyone, right?
Lord
You
Rush
know
ain't
what
no
he
joke.
did? What's that?
I said Lord Rush ain't no joke.
He's no joke. So he embarrassed Chill Force. He made Chill Force cry, like physically cry in our server.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I haven't heard the name Chill Force in forever. Someone tells me the other day that Chill Force has turned his entire channel into a Keemstar and Lolcow Live detractor channel. Like, these people are fucked in the head. Like, where did these people come from?
Can I ask?
But anyhow,
There's people who are saying that like you're lying, that you called UPS to intercede the package, whatever. Like, do these people think Lynx deserves the entire computer for like 1/4 of the month? Like, is that what's fair, right? Like, what is fair? You're talking about paying her, right?
I cannot call UPS. Okay. The PC company sent the PC. I text the company owner and said, "Hey, this person no longer works with us. Can you stop that PC from being delivered?" And they did. That's what happened. That's the truth of what happened.
Because
I don't have to call customer support.
They're claiming you're doing something more complicated to stop this when you literally have a direct line to the company itself. I know, because I know the guys over there. And I've never done business with them. I know them because of the circle we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll tell you how easy it was. It was about a 10-second text, right? Like, I'm not spending time out of my day to have Brantley pretend to be someone else. I mean, that's just insane. Still first said grateful for the shout out, Keem.
So you're still paying.
That's what this is about. That's what this is about.
Right.
Grateful for the shout out, Keem. I need to post. Everybody's like, you're not pressing Keem like you would press somebody else. It's because I know what's going on here. I've seen it for over a decade, not just with Keem.
Well, trust me.
I wish I had something to press you about. You seem to be pretty fucking open about everything. The thing is,
because I don't do the secret stuff.
I've seen, not just through you, I have had tons of friends that are big YouTubers. And I've seen the way people glom onto them and want to use them and feel like they are owed more than they've gotten out of something. And it happens time and time again. I saw it with Nick Cash and Leafy, where he was complaining about getting paid for doing some work. It's like people always complain because the complain is valuable. The whining and saying I was screwed over by somebody bigger is more valuable than the bag they were being handed if they would have just played the fucking game.
What Billy's trying to say is, I got a big dick, and if you try to swing on it, you'll get a little something.
Really?
No, but I'm serious. Like, in a metaphorical speaking, Xylee. Like, you know what I mean?
Obviously.
Like, you know, obviously.
Obviously.
He's not talking about there's gonna be little dingleberry candies falling out if you yank it. That's it's a metaphor.
Like, dude, look, obviously, you know, I've built a name on social media for a long time. Lolcow Live is a huge success. So if you upload videos and you talk shit about us or lie about us or whatever, you're going to get attention. I mean, everybody knows that, right? It's just like common sense. So that's why these people are able to like say all these fucking lies kind of unchecked. But I got to explain to people that they are lies. Like, that is not true. Brantley's not calling a customer support pretending to be Lynx. Lynx did not make the order for the PC at all. She wasn't involved in the order of the PC. No one would be able to do that. Call customer service and pretend to be Lynx. That just doesn't even make sense. But
the order of the PC, she wasn't involved in it because she didn't want to mess with her payment. You could have paid her the money to buy a damn PC if that was the plan, but she didn't want to get paid.
She didn't want the payments because it would fuck up her disability or whatever, because she's being investigated for that. Which, look, I'm not leaking any stuff. I mean, this is what she publicly said, right?
Yeah.
Keem, you're a con artist? What? How? What did I con? What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? For not wanting to overpay someone and pay them for the work they actually were here? here? Like what? I see. This is what I'm getting. Anyhow, long story short, with Ken, you know, I'm in the middle of talking about all this shit and trying to put out all this bullshit where these people are betraying me and lying on my name. And this dude comes in, hey, I just want you to know, they're restreaming you. Well, of course they're restreaming me. I'm Keemstar. This is Lolcow Live. Yes, this is how these people pay their bills, is by talking about me. Like Chill Force is getting a check because of me. Like all these, like this is how, like, duh, I don't need that, bro. And he's a moderator, right? He
Yeah.
should know better. He should
Yeah,
know
no, I
moderate.
agree. I agree with that part, but I think he just had a lapse in judgment. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I think he had a lapse in judgment because in reality of it all, he was just looking out. You know.
Okay, here's the
Why
question.
doesn't he
Here's the
have that
question.
Lapse of judgment. Why doesn't he have that lapse of judgment in my DMs, bro?
No,
Why
I
does he
agree.
come
And-
on in front of all my members, which I'm trying to get the facts out because all these lies are being thrown around,
Yeah.
right? And I'm trying to let everyone know what the hell's really happening. And then he does that. It's like, dude, fuck
Yeah,
you.
I know.
What's
I
the
mean,
end game of bringing that up? You know, like what's the actual point for bringing that up? I don't see any.
I know.
I don't see any solution to it by bringing it up.
Dude, when I go live on Discord, I just assume that like multiple people are rebroadcasting that
Nick
whole thing.
did it one night. That was so funny.
Yeah,
I
just
remember when
assume
Nick
that.
did it.
You can't have an audience and expect privacy, right? It just doesn't work that way.
And now that I'm setting everybody straight on all this other shit, now they're hitting. Look at your chat. Now they're hitting me with the I'm drunk again. I'm not drunk. I am not drunk.
It'd be so much easier if you were.
Bro, I
He'd
had
be
a
saying a
moment
lot
of-
more shit right now if he was. I can tell you that right now.
I had a moment of weakness today because I'm literally, you guys don't understand, behind the scenes, I'm still on the phone with Richie. I'm still on the phone with Becky. I'm still on the phone trying to get a hold of Boogie. I'm talking to Desi to figure out where his temperature is at. Like I'm putting out all kinds of fires all day long. And I just looked over at Brantley and this almost came out of my mouth. Do you want to just drink today? It was so close and I stopped myself.
Good job.
Yeah.
By the way, she's doing a whole month sober too. So
No, Brantley, poor Brantley.
Oh, she can handle it.
she's in this
Yeah.
with me. We're doing it together.
Yeah. It's not that hard. It just sucks because sometimes it is nice to crack one open and have a sip.
I don't know if there's a path back for Ken, but Ken and me have spoke since, and he's apologized, and I gave him some streaming advice for his show or whatever. But it's like, bro, dude,
So
like,
he's still on the show then. He's still Judge Ken.
yeah, I didn't kick him from the show. I demodded him. Imagine being a moderator and not knowing the rules. Like
I know.
Bro,
Thank you, Baja.
If a cop doesn't know the rules and just shoots innocent people, what happens to them? They get fired, right? Like,
I know. I really like Ken, and I know where his heart was at, and but he still has his show. That's good. That's at the very least, that's good. So.
Chill Force.
He's a moderator and he doesn't know the rules.
I
on the
know!
fucking
He
Discord.
I know he made a dumb mistake. I agree. As soon as it came out of his mouth, I was like, "Oh God, Ken, no, Ken, no." I was like in slow motion, no.
It's
So.
Bro, why
it's
do-
like the
why would
idea
I even
here.
know that.
Yeah, exactly. The idea here is to starve them out. They're eating off of all the garbage, our garbage. Everything, like it's every show that adds any garbage out there of them, they get to feed off that trash. And if there's no garbage for them to feed off of, they'll go somewhere else. But they're really holding on right now, trying to make mountains out of molehills, or lies, blatant lies.
Screaming at me all.
Hey,
I
Tina.
got Tina screaming at me all day, saying
Wait,
I'm a
what's-
piece of shit
Wait, Tina was yelling at you for what?
Tina yells at everybody.
for not doing a show tonight. She's like, "This is fucking bullshit."
Tina wants to work.
And
Yeah.
Tina's like, "Teach me OBS." Yeah, so
Tina, can Tina
Everyone's
spell
ma-
OBS?
Take that back. Take that back right now.
that's fucked up.
I'm waiting. I'm
take
waiting
that
in chat. She's in chat.
I hope she cusses you. I hope she cusses you the fuck out for that one.
She calls me Billy the
Tina.
Fudge. She deserves it.
Tina, you better
Make
cuss
Ken
his
do a
ass
small
out for that
punishment
one.
to get his mod
Scott
back.
Dude says, make Ken do a small punishment to get his mod back. Chill Force, your friend Chill Force, says, you earned the drink, Keem. Have it. Baja Wolf with the
You, Chill
gifteds.
Force. Dude, Chill Force, I got a really good lie for you, right? Find some. Okay, Chill Force, this is what you do. Find some pictures of like me just like in random, like just where it doesn't even look like I'm taking a picture, and then Photoshop like alcohol in my hand and shit, and then run a story that you caught Keemstar drinking. Bro, you're going to get some views, bro.
Yeah,
True.
Use that.
Photoshop it that you caught Keemstar drinking, but in the background have it be at like the Illuminati meeting, and don't mention that. And
With the owl and shit.
yeah, Bohemian Grove with the owl behind you, and you
Oh
caught
my
Keemstar
God.
drinking, and you're at like a sacrifice, a sacrificial ritual.
To be fair, I haven't seen any of Chill Force's content, but people told me that he has like a Keemstar detractor channel, so I have no idea what he's even fucking saying over there.
I've actually caught a couple of his videos. Yeah.
And I owe Tina.
does he say?
Oh, yeah.
It just I don't know, like this is fake. That you know, regular detractor stuff. That's all.
Oh, I thought he was actually like saying like
They're not. I will say this though, as far as them being like put together, like as in, I guess you could say the artistry of the video, they're not bad, but you know.
Well, dude, I invited him back to the server multiple times, and I'm like, just because you have a problem with Lord Rush doesn't mean I have a problem with you. I tried to be cool with him, but he just left. I don't know.
He's one of the very few detractor channels that actually uses a camera. And at one point, I was going to ask him to maybe come on the show, but I didn't know about the history. Thank God I found out about that first.
Dude, have him on right now. I want to hear what he
Chill
has to
Force,
say.
call in right now. You're live. I want
Yeah,
to
I
say
was going to ask him on because, you know.
I want to say my apologies to Tina. Tina spelled OBS in the chat. I'm
Okay, good.
Sorry.
Do you feel bad now, you asshole?
I don't feel bad. I like
you
Tina.
should feel bad.
No,
I
I-
like Tina too, but damn, I mean, Jesus Christ.
So, look,
Did you spell OBS?
why you got to be such a bitch about this, Ziley?
I am a bitch.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the
Damn, using
thing.
the B word.
I grew up.
He abuses me. You should
I
have
do,
seen what he
yeah.
did last night.
I do. It's fun. I grew up in trauma, okay? I understand Tina. If Tina didn't grow up in trauma, I wouldn't act this way. She needs to be poked and prodded a little bit. This is our love language. Hurting each other.
Bro, Tina's going to come on this show tonight. You mark my words. She'll be on here.
Hey, she's welcome to. Because we don't have a docket, obviously, because you fuckers didn't go live tonight.
But
Damn
the guy that donated and said Ken should do like a mini punishment for his mod back, I don't think so. I think he should do a major one. Like it has to go based off of like how emotionally hurt is Keemstar. And I'm pretty high with that one, Ken.
I know
It's a
the
pretty
perfect
high-
punishment. I know the perfect punishment.
What's that?
Have him go and stay on Queens for the whole 2 hours.
Nah, that's not a punishment.
Oh no, for him it would be. I promise you.
For the audience, it would be. Ken don't need to be on there with his voice like that. Tina and Becky would just be sliding around in their seats. That's not cool.
I'm telling you.
Ken's too
Make him
attractive
go.
for that.
Make him go on Queens. I'm telling you. That would be a punishment.
No,
Nah, we got to think of something way more entertaining than that.
a good punishment would be a 24/7 live stream for 2 days in an actual doghouse eating MREs. He's a
Oh,
military
God.
man. He's a
What?
military
That's
man.
rude. I know he is. I know he
He'd
is.
put that on the Lolcow Court channel 24/7 in a doghouse eating MREs. He'd make a lot of money. Tina D's in here. I'm in trouble.
Oh shit, you're in trouble, and I hope she cusses you out. Hey, Tina.
Tina.
Hey, how you doing, Billy Fudge? You don't think I can fucking spell, motherfucker?
Yeah,
You spell my foot in your
I have
motherfucking
proof
mouth?
of what happened.
I can
Or not.
I can smell your foot in my motherfucking mouth,
No,
you
you
beast.
can't.
You only
You
got
will
one of
never
them.
be able to put me down, Billy.
Why?
As long as Becky lives on the farm with goddamn donkey and goat shit all over her house, you'll never be able to make me feel bad, motherfucker.
It's true, Tina.
I
You're
know that's right.
You're on
I
cloud
know
nine
that's
right now. You got the biggest W this week. I gotta say that. All the shit that Becky's been putting you through, and she's living in actual a dump.
Yeah.
Tina, I understand you're mad at me, but I got to go. Becky's calling.
You motherfucking bastard, Keemstar.
Tina, I never thought you couldn't spell OBS.
Well, you know what? Sometimes I act stupid on purpose, Billy. You know, they call me a retard. I graduated with a 3.9. I worked a fucking job for 23 years as a manager. I'm not as dumb as motherfuckers think. But guess what?
What's
I'll
up,
play
Tina?
dumb if it'll get me through something. I
Right?
don't give a fuck.
Right?
Who
There you
cares?
go.
Right?
Fake it till you make it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
3.9.
That's
Yes.
damn
That's
good.
really
Holy
impressive.
shit.
Yeah, I'm a lot smarter than these motherfuckers think. And just
I didn't-
another thing, too. I memorize everything.
Oh.
Everything. All my debit card numbers and everything are in my brain. I don't have to use a
Do
card.
you have an eidetic memory? Is that what it's called? Or is that...
I don't know. It's called ADHD as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Tina, what's your...
But, I
what-
mean, I see you guys went live. I just wanted to come up here and rile it up. I think Becky's fucking wrong. It's Friday fucking night. You stopped us from making money. We got to keep the support coming. They don't want to see some motherfucking laid back, fat back, roll tundra, not cleaning her fucking goddamn house, coming up talking shit. She sits in a chair all day. How hard is her job?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
Did you do
But
anything on your night off, Tina?
I don't like it. I already went live on my own channel, you know, just
Yeah.
trying to fuck around a little bit, did a video, went and did laundry, froze my ass off, slipped almost off my porch, busted my fucking back wide open.
Fuck.
It's fucking freezing down here. My legs freezing outside. As soon as I stand outside, I'm stuck in one position. Got to piss all over myself. Got icicles coming down my fucking thighs. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck.
Tina, I care about your piss sickles.
Fuck you.
Tina,
Fuck
I care.
you.
Tina, I care about your
Listen
piss
here.
sickles.
Y'all are stopping me from getting out I vent when I go live. I have PTSD. When I go
Yes.
live, I get to release that motherfucker.
Release it here. Go ahead. Release everything here. We're good. We'll listen.
I can't anymore, man. I got a fucking big fucking mess to clean up, and I'm gonna have to get a bulldozer. I got one little turd from a cat that stole my cat food last night, but I gotta get up.
Oh, wow. Are you
I
still
ate
hurting
cat
from the
food
cake?
last night, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, we
They
saw
ate
you
cat
eat. You
food.
ate the cheap stuff too. Becky had better grade cat food than you. How come you're always
That's
getting
all-
the short end of the stick?
Look at her kitchen. She can't get to her refrigerator or her fucking cupboards, so she's been eating the cat food. You wonder why the cat's playing around her. Motherfucker.
Tina, you had Dollar General cat scratch. It wasn't even food. It was
I
like,
don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna buy the best and sit there and eat the whole fucking can. Do I look like a cat to you, motherfucker? I'm a goddamn pit bull. What the fuck do I want with cat food?
oh,
And Becky's taking a brick to the face. And listen, she's gonna do this dating thing, y'all. They better put on their requirements. She needs a douche. She needs a Bend-Aid hole for her fucking vagina, not her asshole. She needs a bulldozer, and she needs about 5 crackheads to clean that shit up. Y'all have a good night. Love you guys.
good night,
Bye.
Tina D. Tina D.
Bye. Holy shit.
Thank you, Tina.
She said 5 crackheads to clean it up. I know that's right.
She
Wait,
came.
is that Chill Force?
That was Chill
Oh,
Force.
that's
Yeah,
Chill Force. Okay.
she came in here just to prove she could spell OBS, and then she absolutely dumped on everyone. Are we gonna try and bring Chill Force in?
Yeah, bring in Chill Force. I was gonna I didn't know Chill Force was in the Discord.
Chill Force, you got a mic?
But I was gonna ask him on.
You got a
Force?
camera?
Yes, I do.
You got a
Oh,
camera?
hey,
I
what's
do.
up?
Give
There
me
we
just
go.
a second. Let's see if the camera picks up.
Is your OBS on?
Might be.
Yeah, you might have to
Your
close out OBS
is
and
on.
reopen.
That's why your thing's not working.
Okay, 1 second.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is
All
Chill
right.
Force. He has been commenting on Keemstar this entire night.
I'm a Lolcow Live detractor. How's it going?
Why do you detract against Lolcow Live?
Because it's not what it was promised to be anymore. You know,
What-
the
what-
idea was we're going to have Lolcows on. We're going to try to give them a chance to out what makes them considered to be Lolcows, and then give them a path to redemption. That's actually like a really beautiful thing, a positive thing. I like that. You know, I like
Are
the
we
idea.
not
You
getting
had
a path
Boogie
to
on.
redemption with Wings and Boogie?
It's just for Wings and Boogie. That's it.
What about Tina?
So,
What about poor Tina?
Tina's not a Lolcow.
What
She
about
is a normal person.
what about
She's
poor
normal.
Becky? What about
She's
poor Becky?
not
Okay,
a
Becky
Lolcow.
is a lolcow. I'm sorry.
No.
Becky has absolutely a lolcow.
You can try and
Absolutely.
force it. She's a drama queen, but like up until this show, like
Do you
there's
know
not a
how
lot of
many
people
drama
tracking
queens are
her.
lolcows? Listen, don't you think it's a lolcow thing to do to text with somebody back and forth for 8 years and think that you're fucking dating them?
It is. It is.
So-
and if it had been treated in that way, I would agree with you. But
Chill
they
Force.
treated it like she's legitimate.
Chill Force,
and
let's say Keemstar goes on a bender, starts drinking tonight, can't run the show. You're in charge of running Lolcow Live. What do you do?
Good question.
Day one, we start reaching out to Lolcows. So, like Link was saying on the stream earlier, she's made a lot of connections. We'd start bringing on some of those Lolcows. I personally reached out to Cobra GFS,
Mhm.
and that was a get that
How'd
we
that
would've
work
had
out?
for the show. Keem didn't cooperate, so it didn't happen.
Yeah, you realize Keem time does not cooperate with Lolcow time?
I
That's
get
so
it.
true.
It was months.
And
It was
can
2
I
months.
can I tell you how hard it is to get JFS on an episode of anything? I ran a
Oh, I
podcast.
know.
I ran a podcast for 6
know.
years. He would be in the chat all the time talking to us. And he
that-
he came on one night randomly drunk. He hangs out in Discords. If you want to get King Cobra JFS, you got to massage his little butt. And you know what we don't have time for? Massaging his little butt.
No,
Well, here's
you
another
have time
problem,
for that.
too.
That's the content.
Here's another
Yeah,
problem
don't do
too with getting some Lolcows on, and thank you for coming on. I literally was going to ask you to come on because I was going to ask some detractor channels to come on, and you're about the only one who uses a fucking camera. God bless you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll put my face on it.
Yeah. No, but what I will say this, with the name being Lolcow Live,
Yes.
a lot of the Lolcows, because they have been what's the word I'm using, when people they have been trolled to the point
Yeah.
of being called a Lolcow, they don't want to go on the live, they don't want to go on a show called Lolcow Live, and that's a problem they've hit with a lot of people.
Yeah, I understand that completely.
beyond- beyond that-
I sympathize with that.
But
the
I do
problem
agree
is-
with you. I would like to see more Lolcows up there, you
Yeah.
know, from other Lolcows from other sections. 100%. I do
The-
agree with that.
The problem I had, sorry, Billy, I was the guy reaching out to bring on Lolcows, and the problem was I make a connection, I bring the Lolcow, and then it's just met with silence because we've got to fire Tommy. That's what this episode's going to be. That we've got to punish Boogie again. We've got to now punish Wings because Boogie's been punished enough. It's not about the content that the audience wants. It's about the content that Keemstar wants.
Can I suggest, based on results and the success of the shows, this is the content the audience wants?
No, I don't think success.
Monetary
is,
success and views is not enough to. What's success
That's
to you?
not
Getting-
for me. That's
Getting
not-
King
not
Cobra to
for me.
log on?
I don't get the money. So
Exactly.
for me, monetary success, I don't care.
So you're playing fantasy
I wanna
football
see-
with Lolcows.
Yeah, I want to see what I want to see. And when I don't see what I want to see, that's when I back out. That's when I start to make content contrary to the show. Which, to be fair, I just stopped watching for a while.
But you've been watching lately, though. You've been
Yeah.
watching lately because you've
Queens-
been making videos on it.
Queens was awful. It was a mistake. And I understand Keemstar's idea. Set up a series of cash grabs, and then he can take a back seat and collect a paycheck. It makes sense. Like, it's smart.
And then
I think
everybody who
Keemstar's a smart
watches
guy.
takes a back seat and watches too. It's like this is
That's true.
There's a lot of
It
people
has an
enjoying
audience.
this.
It has an audience. That audience is not me.
Keem, you got anything you want to say, or you just listening?
I think I got Chill Force figured out. I only listened to it a little bit, but it sounds like you want the show to go a certain way. You're not happy that it's going the way that you want it to go. But also you want to play a part in this. You said that you are the one that were getting the Lolcows and it was falling on deaf ears.
I don't care about playing a part. I care about the content. So it's okay if you decide I'm going to start having Lolcows on. I'll watch it and enjoy it. I don't have to be involved. That's not a problem.
No, you want to be a part of the action.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yes, you do.
I did it for free out of love of the show and love of the content. I liked the concept and I wanted to
then when-
support it.
And then, brother, when your efforts were ignored, it was like, well, fuck this show. I'm gonna go make
Yeah.
a video and I'm gonna talk about this show fucking sucks.
No, actually, I just left. That's all I did.
And you don't
I
make
led-
videos
Made
about
a
the
video
show?
about
All of my videos were about. You can go look. I make videos about Nick Rekieta mostly. That's the main thing that I cover is Nick Rekieta, because that's the thing that got me into Lolcows in the first place. No, up until Lolcow Queens, I made some boogie videos when I was involved with the show, and then there's basically silence, and then the Lolcow Queens.
Wait, so you make content on Queens?
I did. I made
his
one.
latest video 10 hours ago was, but no, he is right. He mostly makes about Rekieta the most. And like DSP, we have when Jacksepticeye came out, Mutahar, which was a
Yeah,
hot
I
topic.
covered the same Jacksepticeye
cool
autism video that you did.
Yeah, that's
which
the
is
one I
good.
watch. Should you watch Lolcow Queens? That's the one I watched. And I watched like half of this one. Yeah.
And I have one on the latest kind of Becky versus Richie drama, which I thought that was really inappropriate to happen in the server, to be exposed. I really thought you should have controlled
Yeah, I think we all
team.
thought it was inappropriate to happen in the server, but it happened in the server, and then we had to deal with it publicly because you're dealing
Wait,
with it
did you
publicly.
did you say I really should have controlled that?
Yeah, it's your responsibility. You're the owner.
How? What, how would I control it?
You would tell Becky that she's not allowed to go talk about that publicly. That for basically the example I give in the video is if it had been a breakup between Boogie and Desi, right away you would have had a hands-on touch. You would have called Boogie and said, "Hey man, how's it going? How do you want to handle this?" And there would have been some hand-holding.
Okay.
And
Wait, the Chill Force. Let me respond, please. So the Chill Force recommendation is to tell an alleged SA victim that she's not allowed to talk about her alleged SA. That's the Chill Force advice.
Not on my platform.
Okay,
Stamped by Chill Force.
Okay,
Yeah,
Chill
not
Force,
on my
let me
platform.
wait. Let me explain something to you. As a drama tuber myself,
Mhm.
People have literally been canceled because that would look like they were hiding the allegation.
Right, I can understand that perspective,
Yeah,
but you're
and
not hiding
that's why Keem came out the way he did.
That's your suggestion?
He
Yeah.
should
Bro,
have.
what?
He should have led Becky to make a police report, to report it to the police, because this is serious crime. This is not like some drama, fun time happening thing anymore. She suffered.
Do you know why most women don't go to the police for sexual assaults? Do you know why?
Because they think nothing's going to happen.
Most of the time, nothing happens. Most of the time, it's
but-
more of an evasion against themselves, which
But
might be.
that's a bad message. That's bad. You should.
Oh,
support
it's all
her as
bad.
her
Yeah, no, it's
employer.
literally all bad. I don't think she should have
Wait,
brought it up
Chill
at
Force.
all in the Discord, but it happened.
I agree.
Chill
And
Force,
Force.
if there was a, let's say you're running a company, right, and there was a sexual assault allegation within your company, you would silence the victim?
no, I would handhold the victim. I would help them to go to the police. I would sit there and I would say, for one, you're not streaming tonight. You've come to me with something serious. We're not going to have you go live. You need help. Like, I'm going to help you one-on-one. And if I don't have the resources, obviously, if it's talking about a company, we're talking HR, we're talking legal, I would have professional help provided for my employees, because that's
Chill
the right thing
Force.
to do.
Chill Force, bro, come on. You gotta just abandon all that. You look horrible.
Do you
buddy.
do you recognize that you're
Okay.
fantasy booking all of this? Like, this is old, like best case scenario, how you would run everything, but you're not even running anything, right? This is
If I'm saying if it happens to a friend of mine,
Yeah.
okay, let's say, because I don't have a company, I'm not running a large group of people. Let's say it's just happening with a friend. I would go with that friend to the police. I would go with that friend to lawyers, and I would not say, "Hey friend, let's go stream about it and talk about it." No, I wouldn't let them do that. I'm sorry.
Chill Force. I'm never gonna tell a victim of sexual assault or rape or any of this stuff. I'm never gonna tell them that they must hush up and they can't speak about what happened to them. That is the most insane advice I've ever heard in my life, bro. Like, are you thinking about what you're saying? Like, stop for a minute and actually think about it.
You will tell people that they can't even mention Grace Thorpe, but you will not tell them that, this.
It's a bait. It's a bait
Yeah.
to get clout.
There's two completely different reasons. Like
Yeah.
mentioning any of the people that we don't mention, it only benefits them, right? It's a great benefit to them.
Chill
It's
Force,
free
just
publicity.
please, let me help you out. Let me help you out. Just say, I see your point of view, Keem. That makes sense. For the love of God, Show Force.
I can see the argument you're making, but I don't agree with the point of view. I don't agree with the perspective. I think that you should have had.
God.
I think you should
That's
have been
bad.
more involved with supporting her instead of saying,
But I
"Go
thought
ahead, Becky, say what you want. I'm going to take a middle
you-
ground. I'm not going to believe or
you have-
disbelieve
Wait a minute.
you."
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. But you thought the whole thing was scripted, right?
So I don't think the entire thing is scripted. I
Mhm.
think that I'm disinclined to believe Becky. And that's not to say that it's all scripted. That's to say that, at least in terms of kind of quantifying the reasons to believe her versus the reasons to believe Richie. If I'm a judge reviewing the case, kind of putting myself into that mind space,
Mhm.
Richie's willing to say incriminating things and kind of go on and kind of give too many details. Becky at first is not giving any details about the alleged assault and then is trying to run away from the camera and not kind of going into further detail. So just if I had to take a side, I'm not believing her.
So you're saying so when you were out there in the world saying it was scripted, were you saying it was scripted like on Keem's part, or are you saying it was like, I don't understand what you mean. What did you mean specifically by scripted? Scripted by who?
So, I mean, obviously Becky has leaked scripts, right? In the past, like
Show
more than
notes.
once. No scripts. So we don't,
Scripts.
yeah. And there's a very old accusation that I covered. It's probably, I think, my oldest video on the channel of Keemstar being accused of scripting. And then Tommy kind of says, like, I've never been involved with scripts, but I don't want to sign an NDA because I don't want to have to go along with scripts. And then that was kind of reason enough to get rid of him.
Well, the NDA is about finances and like leaking finances. It has nothing to do with scripts, and that's been debunked multiple times. So that's just false.
I don't think that's been debunked. I think that Diorio was able to prove that you were the one who leaked finances, that he might have made a mistake in his reporting.
Yeah, I did
maybe.
leak finances, but that doesn't mean that the NDA is for scripts. What Tommy was doing is he was leveraging a bunch of different manipulation tactics, right, to get favor with our community. And since everybody has always said since the beginning of time that the show is scripted and the show is fake, he used for a little political like boost and support saying, I'm not signing the NDA. They're going to be doing fake shit. I'm not doing any scripted fake shit. Right. So he completely lied about that and misrepresented what that said. And I don't even know if he looked at the NDA at that point. Right. But the NDA was for like leaking finances and whatnot, which everyone does anyways, even after they sign the NDA. It's fucking pointless.
I read the NDA and it was a boilerplate NDA and not one focused on finances.
Okay, well, whatever. Who knows if you even read the NDA, the right NDA? I don't know what the truth is. All I know is if you would have handled this situation, if you would have handled this situation between Becky and Richie, if you were in my place, you would get sued. You would get so fucked up in court, dude. They'd be suing you left and right, telling a fucking SA victim that she has to be hush hush about this. I'm telling you, like
that could open up a big can of worms.
Dude, the advice that you're giving right now is so ass backwards wrong, dude. Like, are you insane?
If you're on CNN, can you come out as a CNN reporter and you're supposed to be reporting the news and instead talk about your sexual assault that's happened with anybody? It doesn't make any sense.
It's not a news show.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
There was multiple reporters that were involved in SA allegations that did file lawsuits and did speak out publicly.
Yeah, that's after filing lawsuits. I'm saying that this is the venue for producing the show. You're a publisher of the content that you're controlling. And you're claiming that like you're trying to treat it like these are all like what is it called? Like 203 protected free speech. That's not what your show is. You control the speech that goes out on your show. It's essentially your speech.
Yeah, and I'm not going to tell one of my employees that wants to talk about an SA or a situation that happened from other people within our community that everyone knows. I'm not going to silence them.
Yeah, why shouldn't people talk about this stuff? Why should it be silenced?
Because it leads to my initial criticism that I want to see Lolcows. I want to see something that isn't
You'll get it.
involving,
So
like
this isn't real. This isn't real advice. This is just
Your
you
fantasy
as a
booking.
fan watching.
it's 2-part. It is 1 part real advice of here's how I believe you should have handled it. I could be wrong. I'm perfectly willing to say maybe I lack the experience
Thank
of
God.
I haven't run multiple shows, right? So maybe I'm wrong, and you should just let them say whatever they want. But also, you can see this in my own video. Whenever I'm covering it, I'm saying here's what people should do when they're a victim of sexual assault. They should go report it to the police. This is
In a perfect world. In a perfect world, yes.
I'm not saying 5 days is the statute of limitations. And let's just move on because it's too late. Let's
I'm
not make
kind
a
of a
police
firm.
report.
I'm kind of the firm believer of Becky. You do whatever you think is right. I'm just your boss. Like I'm, not really involved in this. I'm a firm believer in not silencing Becky and not forcing her to talk about it either. I'm a firm believer in letting Becky do whatever she wants, right? It's her situation. I'm a firm believer in giving Richie a platform to defend himself because this is being said against him. And that's it. I'm a firm believer in not taking a sides. I wasn't there. I don't know what the truth is.
Well,
That's what I'm a believer in.
2 points. One is you're not outside of this. You made this happen. You had a dating show where you connected a member of your audience with a host of the show. So
And
you're in the middle. You're in the middle of this.
Neither Richie and Becky, neither one of them blame me for what happened in the relationship at all. Neither one of them. And
It's not your fault, but it's your responsibility.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? What's my responsibility? Explain. What do you mean?
So you are essentially kind of like the mafia don of this community. You're in control of the people that are in it, and it even like to go to my second point.
And what I'm telling you is I did not control them. I did not say you can't say this or you must say this or you can't do this or you can do this. It's not. This is not my place. What happened at all to have a say at all? Chill. It's not.
You don't have to tell them what to do and have them obey you. I agree with that. But
and I didn't tell either one of them to do anything.
I agree with that. But it is your place as sort of like a patriarch to guide them, to help them out. Because Keem has the experience in the area.
Dude,
the same way I say that I don't have the experience.
I'm telling you now, as a woman, I dare you to fucking stop me if I have an SA allegation not to fucking talk about it. I dare you.
Yeah, and as somebody who essays,
I wouldn't ever tell someone to shut up about it.
That's what you're saying.
What?
No,
that's what you're saying.
What the fuck? What was the last 5 minutes then? What was the last 10 minutes?
Go to the police.
Daddy Keem, spank me.
Yeah, go to the police is your voice. Going to the police.
Chill. Next time you have an issue, please call into Rewind because this is amazing content. Where you come in, you say something stupid, and I look great because, bro, everyone's trying to make me look bad. I need Chill Force around me 24/7 so I can look great.
If you think you look bad, I mean, I'm glad to help out here.
Hey, Chill Force. I like that offer. Do you want to bring King Cobra onto our show? We'll work with you. All these people you want to bring, send them to Rewind. We'll take them.
It's too late now.
Why is it too late?
Well, because it got too dark and the time passed. We had a really beautiful moment where Cobra just had romantic issues with his girlfriend. Nothing serious. And there was a beautiful idea for a video where we have Boogie and Wings go out to meet with him, give him some man-to-man advice about how to deal with.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna send Boogie and Wings to Wyoming. We could do this at any time. We could go to Wyoming right now and knock on his fucking door. We could kidnap King Cobra if we wanted to. The content's in our hands at that point. You're like, I have this novel idea where we send 2 Lolcows to go to a Lolcow's place in Lolcow. The show does this all the time.
I agree. But then Cobra put a gun in his mouth. Keem said it was too dark at that point, and now he doesn't want to come on the show because it's got the Lolcow pejorative, like you were
Okay,
mentioning.
and I want to go back to the subject I'm still pissed off about. The after show
Sure.
said what happened between Becky and Richie is on Becky and Richie and no one else. Exactly. And that means Keem not telling her to shut the hell up, because that's basically what you're saying is for Keem should have told her to shut the hell up.
I said that he should have given her a helping hand, the way he would with Boogie, of leading
Okay.
Becky
Let me
through
ask you a
to go
question.
call the
Let me
police.
ask you a question.
Yeah.
Has Becky came out and said Keem has not helped me at all?
No, yeah, I mean, you feel free to
Okay,
correct
so
me.
then why are
Did
you making
tell her
that
to
up?
call the-
But
Tell
hold
tell
on.
me right now that you told her to go call the police.
Why are you making this up? All
Tell
right?
me.
I'm not
No,
gonna
I'm saying tell me, correct me. Tell me I'm wrong.
I am not going to tell you about me and Becky's private conversations or me
Okay,
and
so you
Richie's
didn't.
private
You
or
didn't do
me
that.
and Richie's conversation. All right? I'm not going to tell you about them. But I have given both of them my advice when they asked for it. I did not
Right.
tell them, "Hey, you should do this and you should do that." When they asked me what I thought about things, I gave them advice. Yes.
You're not an equal to them. You are their boss. You are over them. It is your
Okay,
job
this
to lead.
situation is not about employment. This is something that happened in their personal relationship. So I am an equal. In this conversation, I'm a friend, not their boss. And I'm not Richie's boss, by the way. I was just Richie's friend, by the way. I'm not his boss. I never was his boss.
Right. But for Becky, you're her leader, her employer. There is a responsibility there that goes beyond pay me for the work I do.
And he does that. He talks to her all the time about this stuff. He guides her through everything.
I do that with almost everyone except for Billy and Xylee.
Because we don't fucking need it. No, we know why you don't. We know why. We know why, because we're not idiots that need help.
If you tell me
the show happens because I just did the fucking show thinking it was going to happen.
Chill Force. If I were to call Becky, wait, Becky's I think talking in the chat right now. What did Becky just say?
This is Becky. As a person who's been through SA here, I feel fully supported what Keem has done.
There you go.
That's good. That's good. But from me being an outsider, I had a two-part criticism. One was this is not what I was promised with Lolcow Live.
Okay, whoever. I don't give a fuck about that part. The part I got pissed off was the other.
Number two of the criticism was this is not something that I want to see, and the way that I'm seeing it handled is not a way. And by the way, even if you're going to go the route of I'm not going to tell her what to do, and I'm going to give her the freedom to speak, still, whenever you had your own stream with you and Boogie, you didn't come out and say, now, I'm not telling Becky what to do, but anyone who's been a victim of something like this should go to the police. You should seek help. Not enough women get help. Yada, yada, yada. The whole spiel, right? You know the spiel.
I'm sorry. You're saying I should do that or I shouldn't have done that?
You should do that, and you didn't do that.
Well, look, as far as the police aspect and like what kind of evidence can be recovered, because I think at the time that we found out about it, it was like a week old or something. Stupidly, I said, I don't know if she could even go to the police because I don't know if there'd be enough evidence or something like that. And immediately my chat lit me up and they were like, no, she should go to the police. I go, okay, I'm wrong. Because like, dude, no one should even be looking to me for advice on this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know about that stuff. Right. So you're asking me to give all this advice where I'm not an expert in. I'm not an expert, right? You shouldn't be coming to me for advice on this stuff. But even my own chat corrected me right away, and I was like, "Oh, I'm wrong. So I'm not gonna tell Becky what she should do or what she shouldn't do. If she asked for my advice, I would give it. But dude, I mean, Becky is a very capable, like intelligent, like grown woman. Like she's going to decide what she wants to do on this. She doesn't need me for that. Same thing with Richie. Like he doesn't need me holding his hand. I mean, these guys are gonna both make their decisions on how they want to deal with this stuff. And the best thing I can do as the owner of the Lolcow Mafia, according to Chill Force, is stay out of it. Not force my will in any direction.
No, because he could thoroughly, if he wouldn't have said anything at all, and I agree, it's not content. Would I have rather have not seen it played out in the Discord and not played out on YouTube? Would I have rather have not had the whole thing played out on all the channels? Yes, but it did. At the same time, if it didn't, do you understand how canceled Keem could have got because he tried to hide it?
Yeah,
Once-
like what the fuck? That's
Yes.
the wrong
So
move.
you would have made a video. I'm telling you now, you would have made a fucking video on how Keemstar tried to cover up an SA allegation. Now it's Keemstar should have done more and covered it up.
And maybe
That's
I'm
what
wrong.
you're saying, dude.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I think this type of stuff should be on these streams. I think it should be open to talk about. I think that that's the best way we get through these things is by putting it out in the fucking light and letting the sunlight become the disinfectant for any lies or any crazy shit. And I don't think we dwell on it. I don't think we milk it, but I think we address it and then we move forward. That's what I think. I could be wrong.
Once it's public, and I understand that's not under
Once it
Keemstar's
hit the
purview.
Discord, it went public because nothing stays in a fucking Discord. Everything
Right.
you ever type will get public. So at that point, it went fucking public. So of course it was going to hit the fucking shows because you can't cover something like that up. You can't cover allegations like that up.
I'm not
The
saying
after
cover it
show
up.
just dropped
I'm
a
saying-
hundo to say W Xylee, eat that W up. Got to go back
Bro,
also
thank you.
to
I gotta walk
to
away
Lord
from
Rush,
fucking
who said, "Chill Force, come 1v1 me in the Thunderdome again. I want to see you cry again." And then also another big dono from Seth Look said, "Good Lord, you know what's best, Chill. Show everyone how it's done and make the show you want instead of complaining."
Yeah, well, once it's public, I understand. You have no choice but to address it. But the way to address it is the way that I was proposing, that Keem is saying is too
It's your
professional
opinion.
for him. Yeah, it's my opinion. I'm saying that it's the professional way to handle it. He says it's
Bro,
professional for him.
You're trying to get
as a child that
you
may
are
help
trying
you.
to get me
Better to remain
sued
silent
and
and be thought a
canceled.
fool than to speak
And
and remove all
canceled.
doubt.
I am not taking your advice, Chill Force.
Yeah.
Hell
and
no.
That's fine. That's the whole idea of this space. You do what you do. I can critique it in a way. We kind of help each other. You make your
Right.
content. I make my content.
Do you think you help
Chill
Keeman?
Chill Force, listen. I want you to understand, and like maybe there's no respect between me and you or whatever, but I hope at least on a human level that this stuff is not fun. This is not content. This is heavy shit. One of my employees is, has these allegations and clearly believes that she's been a victim of something horrible. Then I also have a friend who literally was at my house during the camping trip who's being accused of something heinous. Like, this is not fun. I'm just trying to navigate this. And during all this, your little friend over there is clout grabbing from me. Lynx is lying and spreading the most ridiculous lies that no one would ever believe unless you have a 9-volt brain, right? And then you're criticizing me and how I'm handling stuff. So like, man to man, maybe this is like one thing you could have sat out. Like, dude, it's already like you gotta try to put yourself in my shoes. Like, this is not fun. This is not content. I'm not excited jumping up and down because this is happening. It's actually like really damaging to two people personally and this entire brand and company. And it really sucks.
I think you need to see my video because despite how it's being perceived, maybe by you now, I was very fair. I said, this is how it should be handled. Here's my perspective on this, and here's what I want to see. And that's it. You know, I'm actually fairly neutral. You know, if you watch the Misunderstood stream that I was on, this like the Thorpe's thing, I was fairly neutral in my takes of everything. I do say that I don't think you're dumb. I think you know what you're doing, and I think that you can do better. But like, other than that, I'm being fairly generous. It might seem like
Generous
I'm coming
would
down
be
on you harder.
generous would be, oh my God, Lolcow Live took a direction I didn't like, and they're making tons of money in views. That would be generous. What you're doing is you're part of the system There's always a big entity in any sort of group, and there's people who create little side channels off that entity. We see it in Goro World. We see it in the anti-O community with Onision. You're part
All
of
the
that. You're part of that.
anti-communities,
You're
yeah.
part of that side community. And your existence is okay because all of this is okay to comment on. It's okay to actually leech off of this. It's okay to lie and say you're a part of this and then have counter programming trying to get money. It's okay to beg. It's okay to splinter off from Lolcow Live and tell everybody that Keemstar stole your laptop. It's okay to do all that until you realize it doesn't last long. There's another level you have to kick into, which I've seen Keemstar do over the years, which I've had to do over the years, and that's go above and beyond that moment where you had the damn ball in your hand and you shot your shot and it missed. Because once you miss, sometimes shit falls apart, and people got to continue going through that. Right now, people shot their shot. They're realizing they're running out of shots to take. So they're scrambling, trying to make any relevancy work right now because they still have a little bit of attention. And you're here right now garnering that attention. You're working with people who are trying to mine attention off of this. And it's going to either fleet or, we're going to get someone who can compete with Keemstar on this level. But everybody here, Keemstar is the Dawn. Keemstar is the boss because Keem has been doing this for so long. He's bringing his views, his brand to this. Everybody else right now is just trying to get a piece of that.
And it's only going to help your show if I critique it. Because either
Do you think?
either people see my video and it might attract them to the show or aren't aware of the show, or people will come and hate watch you. That was one of the parts of Lolcow Live too, is like monetize the hate. So I don't understand why you would have any problem.
To me, it's all just becoming a little bit too like unfair, right? I don't want to sound like a crybaby bitch because I'm tough enough to handle this shit, but at the same time, it's like, Chill Force, I didn't do shit to you, right? Richie, I didn't do shit to you for you to cross me like that. Lynx, I didn't do shit to you for you to cross me like that. It's like, I get it. Like, I got the golden pot here and everyone wants to try to sneak away a few coins, right? Like,
that's not true.
I didn't do nothing to any of
It's
you.
kind of what's going on. Like, can you admit that at least?
The Grace thing. Like, I didn't do nothing to Grace. Like, bro,
you're rude.
like,
You're
everyone.
rude and abusive to everyone. What are you talking
What?
about? You were always
Keemstar! Dude,
yeah.
No.
I really didn't do anything to these.
Yeah.
I really didn't do anything to these people.
He offered an opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he was frequently rude to me. Like every time I would come on, he'd pick on me,
But
kick me off.
cry about it. This is the internet. He gave you attention. Him being
okay,
rude to you.
is he
Look.
saying-
Can I point
is
out
he saying he
something?
did
The
nothing?
internet has an opinion of Keemstar, and when you're in Keemstar's sights, if he's rude to you, it kind of is a rub. He's kind of doing you a favor being rude to you. It's kind of part of his brand and his
Everyone knows
character.
that.
He's
so,
kind of allowing you to
are
play
you-
part in his world by doing that.
So are you being rude or are you doing nothing? That's my question.
Okay, so like if I'm rude to you, if I start talking shit to you, that means I like you.
Yes!
He called me Billy the
Believe
Fat.
me, I
He called me
know.
Billy the Fat for 10 years, and I'm pretty sure he knew it was Billy the Fridge.
Yes! I know! For a fact, the first time I ever met Keemstar, I was yelling at him.
And not to speak on the other ladies' behalfs, but that's a lot of their same critiques is that they've been their claims that they're being treated unfairly and rudely.
But chill force. All right. Being rude and like talking shit is way different than like saying malicious lies about individuals, right? Where you're like trying to ruin their character, right? You're trying to ruin their rep within a community and outside of a community. These are two different things, right?
Well,
like,
I haven't done that.
My favorite thing is to tell the people that pay me every month that they fucking suck. It's like my favorite thing in the world because they do. Like you're a paid member and you came up here and you suck. Like we all heard you. You fucking blow, dude.
Listen, I will say this. You had me in the first half. You had me in the first half talking about bringing on the cows. I would like to see that too. Okay?
Yeah.
I would like to see that. You had me. But you completely fucking lost me with that shit of Keem having to take control of the situation like that. You completely lost me there because that wouldn't have been his place and it wouldn't have been your place. To
It's
even
not his
have
place
that shit come
to-
out of your mouth.
It's not his place to dictate, but it's his place to lead. and he didn't lead. He said, "I'm going to take a back seat. It's not my place to do anything."
Oh, fuck off.
You don't-
Off.
you don't-
Oh
Fuck
my God,
off.
yes.
Fuck off.
You don't
Fuck
know what's
off.
going on. He was not only was he leading in the background, but he was allowing them to exist, right? In a
Chill-
public
chill
space
for
where
us.
they
You're-
made their mess.
Brother, you are watching too much Lolcow Live, bro. You need to go outside, all right? This is
I've
real
been watching
world
for a
shit.
while.
Listen. This is a sexual assault allegation, bro.
Yeah.
This is not internet shit. Like
I
this is
agree.
like I can't. I'm the leader of the internet Lolcow Live, right?
Right.
I am not Becky's father. I'm not, like Richie's father. Like this is real life. What happened? I don't control that.
Yeah,
I
it-
shouldn't have a say in that.
It literally
It's
got
not
out of
brother, wake
control by
up.
definition.
It's not
Brother,
control.
wake up. We're not in this is not a video game, all right? This is the real world, brother. Wake up.
It's not control to say, if I could call Becky 101, I would say, look, you're serious about these claims. I want to help you. We're going to find someone who's going to listen to you. We're going to go to a lawyer. We're going to go to the police. I'm going to be there
Oh my
with
God.
you, supporting you, because this is
Listen to me.
serious. This is serious.
Listen to me. How were you in the private calls with me and Becky?
No. So if you tell me I'm wrong and you did that, then props to you. I'm wrong.
Will you make a video admitting that?
But also I'm
Yeah.
online. I'm online right now and I'm public right now and people are watching right now. So I'm not going to say what I said to Becky. How about this? Why don't you talk to Becky directly and ask her? And I give you permission, and Becky, you have my permission to say what our private conversations are. Tell Chillforce if you feel comfortable sharing a random viewer in the stream that uploads hate videos on, Lolcow Queens, yourself, Becky, and this show. If you feel comfortable enough to tell Chillforce about our private conversations
I can't
about
wait
this
until we are back
situation,
to chill
I give you
streams.
permission for my side of things.
I will reach out, by the way, and it's barely hate. Like I've said, if you actually watch my content, I critique it. I say, here's what I
don't
actually
need to.
wanted.
I can hear what I don't need to watch your content. I can hear what
Okay.
you're saying right in this call, brother.
Well, I'm saying that not just to you, but obviously to all the audience. I'm not just this is not a DSP detractor who says that everything that you do is wrong. I'm very fair in my criticisms.
And I think that's the reason why you're here right now. Like, if you were just some bullshit person, Xylee wouldn't have had your respect. I know we've talked in DMs. We wouldn't have you up here. But we do think we know a little more about this than you do, and that's why you're up here right now. I think Keem probably knows a little more about this than you do, and that's why you're up here right now.
Becky,
And let me say this publicly real quick, because I feel like this is important and people should know this. Richie never put pressure on me to, like, fire Becky or get rid of Becky or whatever. And Becky, as much as she didn't want Richie in the server, she never made a demand to ban Richie or any of this other stuff. Or neither one of them put me in the middle of this and made me force me to pick a side, because both of them understood that really I can't take a side and that I'm not involved. The people involved in the situation had more respect for me than you, Chillforce, which is wild. That's really wild. You as a viewer want me to pick sides and doing all this. That's crazy to me. I'm gonna leave. You're pissing me off. Put a hat on. You're
Don't
blinding
drink.
me with that shit.
Yeah.
Don't drink.
Why would you cover a bald head with a hat?
Right. Well, Keemstar doesn't pay me, so I'm not going to give him the same amount of
Okay.
respect as if I were.
He does
making
kind of
money.
pay you though, right? Like, you make videos off of it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't make money yet. I'm a 600 sub
Oh yeah,
channel.
yeah.
Oh,
he's
okay.
only-
Well, welcome,
Yeah.
welcome to the big time. No.
Okay, so Becky said in the chat, not going to the police is my choice, and she put mine a little asterisk, like as in my choice. It's not from Keem's advice, but his advice is also based. The police are horrifically traumatic when it comes to these things, and that's what Becky said. So it was her choice not to go to the police.
And I want to say I've seen people comment on the conversation I had with Richie, and I do believe the conversation was clipped and put on our LolcowRewind site today, and people were commenting on making money off of this. I think that video will probably make like $6. I don't know if
yeah.
I don't think
I edited that video and I put it out because one, I knew people were going to end up covering it. It would be easier for them to find. That way they don't have to go through shit. And two, it was, listen, Becky, Keemstar spoke about it on his platform. Becky spoke about it in the Discord and her platform. It was a way for Richie to also have his word out too.
Yeah, and it was a good interview. I think you were very fair.
And if Becky
tackled him on the right issues.
Yeah.
You didn't just let him go on. It was good.
And if Becky would have been on here talking to me, I probably would have pinned her in the same way I pinned him, because they brought this to the community.
I mean, I didn't want to.
They brought this to the community where it shouldn't have been from the get-go. And I was coming from an area of frustration with that too, because our community was getting shaken up by shit that should have never been on our doorstep, but they brought it here. And so I had a little bit of anger there too.
That whole time. I was totally uncomfortable that whole time. You could see me where I look uncomfortable as shit because I didn't want to do it, but we had to.
But I wanted Richie to be able to talk and to have his voice heard, because I know Becky had hers heard. So it was like I felt like an obligation to make that happen.
Yeah.
For me as a viewer who just happened upon this content, I didn't know who to direct that kind of frustration at. So for me, it's the guy at the top. That's who you go after. That's the guy who's going to suffer the blows for what I'm having to experience, what I don't want to see, and you know, my perspective on how things are going. If things are actually different, I don't know. I only know what I know. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that you definitely are based off of speculation. A lot of what you say is your opinion. But then when you come in here and you say you don't like the way the show's going and that you would have liked to have had, you know, these guests and everything, in an ideal world, I think that would have been entertaining too. But you can't deny that people are not entertained right now with what's going down. The views are there. They're putting their money where their mouth is. People are entertained. Can you deny that? Thing. Why? Why is it sad?
I can't deny that.
Is it sad because it doesn't go with your particular taste, right?
Right.
But then you'll glom on to other people who are running channels that are anti Lolcow Live, and you think that's okay. So it's okay to be angry at Lolcow Live, and they're less successful, and their success might only exist because there are people out there that don't like the way Lolcow Live is right now. But you're okay with that, but you're not okay with this existing, right? Because you prefer the counterculture.
It's okay to come onto Lolcow Live, just like you both conceded, and say the content's not there. The Lolcows are not there. That's the promise of the show. This is what I want to see.
Is Boogie and Wings not? Is Boogie and Wings not Lolcows?
Not enough. I mean, we're usually not even covering them. They're just there covering other topics. You know, for at least the past month, it's been them commenting on stuff that happened on Queens. You've had one Lolcow on in the past month. It's been Grace Thorpe.
Okay, but wait. Don't you think though that shows have a tendency to evolve though? And every show that I've ever seen, they had a tendency to evolve. So maybe it has just evolved to a point where you just don't like it anymore.
Yeah, and that's totally fair. That's why I said for a long time, I didn't cover anything. I covered Queens because it was something new. I wanted to come in and give it a fresh take, give it a totally fair opinion. I liked it whenever you had Lynx and Grace. Obviously, there's Persona non grata now. I kind of loved them here. They were amazing. And
little glaze going on, little glaze. They were fine, but they existed only because of Lolcow Live. They were getting a piece of it. And then they wanted to play by their rules. And you know what happens when you want to play by your rules when Keem is in charge? You don't get to have Keem's fucking clout anymore. They got now they're struggling to try and steal clout through misinformation, right? Because we know the Thorpes lied about me and made it public and had everybody thinking Billy was a weird simp. We know that happened.
They got me too on that. I thought that was funny.
Exactly.
Yeah. But all
dirty
of
clout, then it's because that's all
Yeah,
they
dirty
have.
clout.
That's all they have. You think it's entertaining because they're giving
Yeah.
you the counter to the fact that you don't think that Boogie and Wings is funny anymore. But a lot of people do. Tina's here.
Oh
But-
shit. Oh shit.
But that stuff is harmless.
Okay,
You know?
hold on a minute. I'm going to break up the party real quick. Hold
Uh-oh.
on.
Tina.
Uh-oh.
Most of the Lolcow queens. First of all, what gives you the right to determine who is a lower cow than the next person? The only reason why, and I'm saying this, is I've been watching your videos. I've been watching you. I watched you with the whole situation with the Thorpes over there, and I listened to what you say. And you're going to get maybe 5 out of 10 people that believe half the shit that comes out of your mouth. Because I don't know where you get off determining what a Lolcow is. And because you like Lynx and Grace, I get it. But are you
Well-
saying that they're trash and that they're low of the barrel and they do nasty, vile, fucking disgusting things and that's what makes them a better Lolcow than the next person? Because I don't
Well-
understand. I want you to tell me. Because I
I
think it's Becky's situation to go at Keem. So you're re-victimizing her just so that you have a point to say Keem's a shitty boss. Let's get this straight. We are adults. We're independent contractors. We pay our own fucking taxes. He's not our fucking daddy in every situation we get in, whether we air it or not. He has to walk us through paths of maybe the police department, get a lawyer, talk to a counselor. Are you fucking serious, you guys? Somebody tell me.
I agree, Tina, but also, Xylee and I haven't been fucking idiots about this. So maybe if we were idiots, we would need Keem to hold our hands. She'll force you. The biggest Link simp I've ever seen says Lord Rush for $20. Do you consider yourself a Link simp? Do you consider yourself a Grace Thorpe simp? Because you believe the Thorpes when they lied on my name and made me look like a simp. Now I'm kind of pissed because I am actually the alpha male King Chad, Giga Chad, Bill Fridge, Super Bill. I'm Super Billy. And now the simps are telling me how to live my life and swing my meat.
Well, let me answer Tina first because she had a really good question.
For sure,
Like,
yeah.
what determines what a Lolcow is? Well, a Lolcow is someone who's behaving in a way that's kind of silly online, that's abnormal. So for me, Tina, I know so many people personally like you, members of my family, that I can't look at you as anything kind of obnoxious or crazy. There's nothing to laugh at. I see grandma when I see you. So
Wow.
I don't judge you at all.
Okay, so you want a stereotype and you think you're going to come at me? Well, let me tell you something, you bald head prick. I can give a fuck what you see. Because
Okay.
at the end of the day, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I did videos with AGP, and I'm already a recognized motherfucker. Don't get it twisted, bitch. Number 2,
Mhm.
I don't give a fuck. You're going on what they look like. You're going by looks. You're never going to taste that pussy, brother. No matter what you think. You're never going to
saying-
get them. And you're going
I'm
to sit there and downplay me as a grandma? I would beat the brakes off your bald-headed ass motherfucker.
Tina got gorilla grip pussy. Tina got gorilla grip pussy.
I'm saying I
don't
respect
say
you,
that.
Tina.
No,
I
you're saying
don't
that
find you
grandma.
an
I'm not
object
a
of
grandma.
ridicule.
I talk every fucking day on this platform. And Keem said 7 years ago when AGP died, Mike, why aren't you doing something with her besides videos? Keem gave me an opportunity to be fucking crazy, make people laugh. If I humiliate myself, who gives a fuck?
I agree.
Somebody's not
I
having a
agree.
bad day at the end. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Help me
I'm-
understand.
You're not an object of ridicule, and also neither is
Really?
Link. Yeah.
Well, I'm in the
yeah,
court.
Well,
I'm in the court.
That's how I feel.
I would say without a shadow of a doubt, like I'll just ask the audience, type 1 if you think Chillforce is a Lolcow.
That's fair.
Because,
That's totally fair.
bro, dude, what is this interview you're doing right now? It's bad.
King, you've known me for years, haven't you? You've known me for years,
Yes.
and this motherfucker's gonna get up here and say he looks at me as a grandma. Bitch, I am a gangster. You
I'm
understand
saying
that,
you remind
motherfucker?
me of my own grandma. Like you're
Well, your
normal
grandmother
to
must
me.
pack a hell of a fucking weapon, then, bro.
Hey, yo,
'Cause I'm ready
grandma.
to beat fucking ass and take names later.
Your grandma must
I'm
have
gonna
gorilla
be
grip
fucked up.
pussy.
But Keem, I'm gonna be. The reason why I came up here is out of respect for you because I sat here. I'm not uneducated. This motherfucker is using Becky's sad situation to come at you and critique your skills as
I
a
know.
No, that pissed me off.
know.
I'm sorry. That
I
pissed
know.
me off.
It's
You don't sit
true.
there and
bro.
If a woman has allegations like that, it's not your fucking place to tell her
No.
who she says it to and when she says it. I'm sorry. It's not your fucking place, bro.
No.
Fuck off.
And you know what? If Becky respects you after this, I would have to ask her if she needs to borrow some money from me.
Or even a
Get
man
some
with
real special
allegations
fucking
like
help.
that. A woman
Because
or
you're
a man with
using her and
allegations
Richie's
like that.
situation to come at Keem. Just because Keem hires us doesn't mean we got to go to him and say, stop what you're doing, Keem, because I had a bad situation. And because I put it on the internet, I'm going to need you to walk me to Dr. Phil's office so I can get it off my chest. Are you
No.
a fucking idiot, bro?
It's
Bro,
on him.
you know
Him
what
to
else
be
they
the
do?
leader.
You know what else they do is they upload a video
Yeah.
and they say Keem is using the essay situation for
They've done it,
content
King. Mhm.
while they are making content talking about the essay situation. It's like
Yep.
the dumbest fucking criticism ever. Like,
I
it's like,
address-
bro, you're literally doing the same thing.
I
That
addressed
done
that in the
it for
video.
years.
Yeah, I addressed that in the video too. I'm
Keem is
straightforward
fucking
about it.
crazy to a handicapped person.
How would
You
you?
know, you might want to research me, bitch, because I'm about the lowest a cow could ever go. Okay?
You say you addressed that in the video. Keem just said that you're using it for content too. How did you address it in the video? Tell us now how you're not.
I paired the content of the allegation and the issue with a PSA that you should reach out if you have this kind of issue. You should absolutely speak up. And and I laid out various reasons why you should speak out as a woman who suffered sexual abuse. For one, you don't know moment A, you don't feel like speaking up, but you don't know that there's some future moment B where you will wish that you had. And the sooner that you do, the better it is for kind of legal process.
So you're
And
telling women how to do this.
Wait, fuck everybody. Everybody else shut the fuck up. Have you ever been in a situation like that, sir? Have you ever been in a fucking situation like that? Because if you haven't, then you need to sit down and shut the fuck up.
Because Becky has been.
If you've never been in that goddamn situation, and I'm telling you, as someone who has,
Me
you
too.
need to shut the fuck up. If you ain't never been in a situation like that, you don't know how it is.
I can
Shut the
attempt.
fuck up. What you
I can
do is
attempt to
shut
help
the fuck
people.
up. Get the fuck
You
out
can't
of
help
here.
yourself out of a
You're
wet paper
fucking
bag, bro.
done. Fuck you.
Did you kick him?
Yes, the fuck I did. I'm done.
Okay, well, I'm done too, Zombie. Thank you for letting me come up, and this motherfucker looks like a predator himself. He's trying to suck on Keem's balls for the gold coins.
Tina, the after show called you a gangster. Thank you, after show, for the love for Tina. Yeah.
Sorry. You yell at me or talk in your baby voice or whatever. That was fucking bullshit what the fuck he was saying.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I got mad. Are you happy, Billy? I got mad. Are you happy?
I would have liked to have talked to him a little more. I think he was getting somewhere with his opinions.
I think he was getting somewhere, all right. Yeah, he was really getting
I
somewhere.
think we were finally getting to the bottom of the issue.
Bottom of the issue. He's the bottom of my fucking shoe. My damn cat shit is the damn shit that comes out of my fucking cats is worth more than his fucking opinion. Fuck him.
I know a lot of people in the commentary community think they know what's right more than, the people who are doing it. But it is really just fantasy booking other people's lives. You're playing fantasy football with people on the internet.
Nah,
And
he
that's-
can fuck all the way off with his little fantasy football shit. He can fuck all the way off. Fuck all the way off. You want to read donations or something?
Yeah. Someone gave us $1,000 and said Xylee is scared. I'm lying. Nobody gave that. I was hoping for a reaction. Didn't get one.
Billy, I'm pissed right now. Don't fuck with me, Billy. God damn it.
We let me see if I can catch up with everything because we got a bunch of little ones coming through. Sarah FKA Sausage says send Tina the PC game. I think the PC has been unsent. Tina's about to get a nice paycheck coming next month. She'll be able to get herself a fucking virtual console. She'll be able to live inside of the second life now.
Mm-hmm.
Extreme says, Keem, you paid F all to have links all for all that BS has done for you. I don't know exactly what that means. But I think Lynx has made a lot of money off of this situation. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I think she's doing all right.
I don't know. But I mean, I know she definitely has support on her channel, and
Yeah.
that's good.
And
That's good.
was that support? Did that support exist before Lolcow Live? Because I've been around these circles. I know how valuable it can be to be a part of something like this, whether you are or not. Some people enjoy more value when they leave by detracting or, being the survivor of a situation. 6 Feet Evo says, is there going to be a Queen show or did it get night ridered? Not tonight, but we did get some Tina time tonight. That's really cool.
We did get Tina time. We did.
Extreme
And
says
now
Keem,
I have a fucking headache when I don't have coffee left.
Extreme
Also.
says Keem is a master manipulator. I don't think he's as good as you think he is. If he was as good as you think he is, he wouldn't be getting caught.
True, actually. That's true.
Everybody keeps saying people are master manipulators. So I was like, no, I'm the only master manipulator here. Everybody
It's
still
true.
thinks I'm a sweet boy.
Yes, it's true. You people love Billy. Billy is an asshole. I deal with him every single night. He's an asshole. He is not the sweet baby boy Billy everybody thinks he is.
I did a bad thing. Extreme says everyone lies except for Keem. Baja Wolf with the gifteds, thank you. Chill Force says you earned the drink, Keem. Have it. That was funny. Scott dude, make Ken do small punishment. This came through. Send Tina the PC. Here we're back up. Keem, Max does things. Says Keem, you can give me access to main and the rest of the Discord. I have proof of what happened. I don't know what that means. Baja Wolf with more gifteds. Fred said when Grandma Xylee and Baby Billy Lolcow tag card. You guys are
Not tonight.
you guys are
No, you ain't doing that shit
wild.
tonight.
Shy with the 20 gifteds. BB Phil says Amberlynn Reed would bring 10K viewers just like Foodie Beauty did. Yeah, I mean, these are all options, right? But you can't bring on Lolcows every damn night. Like, you have to build an in-universe storyline for people to follow if you're going to be doing 30 shows a fucking night. And if these people, if Amberlynn Reed wants to become a part of Lolcow Live, hey, come on over. Maybe Keem will give you a show. We're making shows. Don't take my time slot, though. I'm already going to have to get rid of dumb thumb
no
over
shit.
this. Extreme
I
says
gotta yell
Keem.
at Keem about that later too.
Extreme says Keem only cares about content. He doesn't care about any of you fans or employees. Look, if Keem cares about content, then he cares about the fans and employees because content is a two-way street. He needs people to help make the content, and he needs the fans to enjoy it, okay? So if Keem only cares about content, then by proxy, he cares about the fans and employees. When he cared about Boogie, when he made Boogie push through and do everything after he had that massive fucking fake cancer arc, and he pushed through. He cared about Boogie through that because of content. Keem might only care about content, but that's because content is Keem's life. It's what he's chose to live by for his entire career. Since I've known him, that's actually, I used to hate Keem at first because I was there live when Alex, for the Alex is a naughty boy line. I was there watching live. Alex was a friend of mine. I've hung out with him many times. And I fucking hated Keem because of that. But then a couple months later, I was watching Keem in a stream and I was like, dude, this guy is an entertainer. I can see everything in him. And, he was entertaining. And the world that we lived in where that happened was about being the most vile, horrible person you can be. And the meta was being nasty. It was bad.
I used to retweet Keem like every day, every other day and tell him shut the fuck up. I used to hate his ass.
Yeah.
Oh God, I used to hate his ass.
Then I got it, and I was like, oh, okay. He cares about his fans. He cares about content. He cares about creation, and that's something I cared about. And I was like, fuck, like I like this guy. I know, I get it. And it's like, if you're not a creator, maybe you only see the part of Keem that he's showing you, the asshole, like Chill Force said, the abusive person who abused Chill Force, and it's like, dude. He was giving you a little clout branch to nibble on. Like, so many people are like, Keem blocked me, and then it becomes their almost persona because they do nothing else on Twitter. And every time Keem posts, they respond, Keem blocked me, unblocked me, Keem. It's like their claim to fame, they got blocked by Keemstar.
Yeah.
It's the world that we live in. It's the clout currency. It's crazy. You guys might not see it directly, but I've been watching it for a long time. That's why you're like, Billy's glazing Keem. It's hard for me not to see what's going on. It's hard for me not to see what he's doing. I see him cooking. I'm like, chef, I see you cooking. And I have seen Keem make it through much worse than this. This sucks. This is not good for the community. This is not a good thing.
No,
We don't want to deal with this type of shit here, but we have to. And I promise you, if you stick around, if you enjoy this show at all, this is going to be over soon, and it's going to be back to something probably is equally fucked up but completely different. Because
we just got to get over this hump. That's all.
It's the nature of the
get over
beast.
this hump.
It's the nature of the beast. But yeah, Amber Lynn Reed would be great. Extreme says Keem only cares about content. Yeah. Anna Kasparin from YouTube talked about her assault. Yeah, from the Young Turks. YouTube, YT is Young Turks. When someone says YT, I obviously think YouTube first. But they meant Young Turks. Now I feel like an idiot for saying YouTube. She was on YouTube, though, so I win. Steph K says Keem and Xylee Bombshell Reloaded is your best bet on Mafia Milkers. Rethink that bunch.
Yeah, Bombshell is something else. I've heard of Bombshell. I've seen her a couple of times years ago.
The after show says what happened between Becky and Richie is on Becky and Richie and no one else. That's true for the aspect of like who is at fault for all that, but also when someone shits on your porch, you can't wait for them to clean it up.
Right.
You got to clean that turd up. It's your fucking porch. And we're just shoveling shit right now because of this.
I can't believe that motherfucker said that Keem should have told her not to talk about it. It's like, what? What?
I mean, everybody can be a backseat driver, right? But not everybody can win the Daytona 500. Solve Q says if the essay is real, go to the police, otherwise fake. I mean, I don't think we can take any validity of this either way is the unfortunate thing. And it's like it should have never been brought up. We talked to Richie. We saw what Richie wanted to do. Richie wants to clear his name. He doesn't want to send Becky to the police. He could go to the police too for false accusations. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. Like it's all fucked up.
It's a messy fucking situation.
It's all fucked up.
Yes.
Solve Q says, I'm helping everyone. I will call the police. No. Red Harlow says, didn't Keem tell Becky not to go to the cops first? I mean, he said it wouldn't make sense to, and in a lot of ways, it doesn't. Tina D, how you doing?
Hey, Xylee, I apologize for giving you a headache, but the reason why I scream so loud, because I want to, number one. And number two, over the years on my own channel, I have been trying to make a difference in domestic abuse victims because I've gone through it. Because so many times people would see my deceased husband beating me up, and because I was a big girl with a loud mouth, they didn't care. They just turned the other cheek.
Oh, yeah.
So I know when he got up there, he triggered my PTSD. Because I don't understand. If you want us, we'll even leave Keem out of this situation. Us. Me, you, Billy the Fudge, whatever, Mike, and Boogie. Because Wings really didn't say too much about the whole thing. But if you want to keep us to a higher fire, you can put our feet to the fire, then at least make it make sense. Yeah. Does it make sense for you to say that we should do this, this, and this, and this? I said from get-go, when Billy, right before Billy came up over there the day before, if he done this, it's horrible. You need to go report it. But that's up to her as a person.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't make her do that. And just because somebody's your boss, I was a manager at a convenience store, and my employees, I didn't walk them to the doctors if they accidentally didn't wear a condom and got pregnant. Would you want our bosses to be involved in our personal lives? Mm-mm. First of all, it should never been brought here for us to even have to talk about it. But since it was, we have to tread very lightly. But you're not going to call out us when, in fact, that you are talking about it on your channel. Yep. It's none of your business. It really wasn't his business. Yeah. We're trying to dead it in the water nicely, gracefully, and let her do what she needed to do. That's why she's had 3 days off. You understand that, you stupid fucks?
Yeah.
Oh, and Tina, by the way, it's not you that gives me the headache. It's Becky's voice that gives me the headache.
I'm just saying, a lot of times, people overlook me because I am loud and obnoxious, but I do make sense.
I know. I deal with the same thing in real life, too. Yeah. I'm Tina, like this in real life, too, so I feel you. I get it.
Tina, while we got you here, I don't have your personal number, so I can't talk business with you. But do you
Yes,
think
sir.
you and I could pitch a Lolcow ASMR stream to Keemstar where we just talking
What the hell is that?
we talking
I don't know.
ASMR voices, our under voices?
I don't think I can ever whisper, Billy the Fudge, and you can't make me, motherfucker.
I thought it would be good, Tina. Just a Lolcow ASMR with Tina and Billy the Fridge.
Tina, you are a true
Listen,
boss.
Billy, I got a fucking bone to
Love
pick
how
with you anyway.
straightforward you
got
are.
it.
Why do you keep bringing up this fucking man and these crystals, bro? I'm gonna shove fucking crystals up
Always
your
made my
ass.
days better.
Thank you.
Tina, do you have crystals?
Actually, the audience loves him.
I know I'm not saying he's a bad person.
No, he's
I
a
just
sweetheart.
think we need to get away from all this different things because we had somebody one time tell my son, oh, listen, your grandmother's coming through. Her name is such and such. And this is after I've been trolled for years and everybody knew who my family was. Oh, and were you in a bassinet and your grandmother was singing to you? So Albert came and asked me. He said, Mom, did I have a bassinet? I said, oh, I'll play this game. Yeah, you did. Then when it was all over with, I said, no, motherfucker. You ain't never had a bassinet in your life. And my mother didn't get up and sing to you. She didn't get up to sing to us. What the fuck?
Oh,
So that guy comes up there. Then you got the coyote man that drinks piss. And then you got your mama that he has a pussy. I mean, what is going on over here?
it's a shit show, Tina. We don't have the talent of you every episode. We have to bring in sickos, depraved human beings, deplorables, socially inept human beings, Tina.
Well, listen, Billy the Fudge. We're not fighting with you guys anymore. It's not a win-win. We're trying to be on the same team. But at the end of the fucking day, if anybody went and researched me, fuck, I am a Lolcow. I've been brought to court because I won't shut the fuck up. I mean, what does he want me to do? Go rob a fucking bank with my underwear over my fucking face? Is that what makes a Lolcow? I don't get it.
Yeah. It's he's got a very direct idea of how things should be. It's almost like on the spectrum level of this is how my Lolcow life should be, and it's like he wants to fantasy book everything. He wants his young Lolcow vixens to be on the show with every rando that he watches online to be there. It's great. Like in a perfect world, maybe that would be watchable. But what we have right now, it's kind of fucked up to throw that away. Like it's Lolcow Live, Lolcow Queens, and to a very lesser extent, this shit show, LolcowRewind, which is going to be pushed back to the midnight slot because of...
No, you're not going to be there forever, Billy. Shut the fuck up. And you get up, you drink anyways, and get up and fucking pack your pud to fucking porn. Cut it out.
Oh, they're going to... thumbs going down. But...
Okay, well, Billy, I got another thing for you. You know, my son is into conspiracy theories.
Oh, I got some conspiracies.
Okay, so... You know, a lot of times, Albert is Boogie. I don't know where he gets it from, but he's always been a Boogie fan.
Yeah.
Okay. Boogie doesn't get much love, but Boogie gets love from Albert. That's Albert. That's his number one YouTuber. No, 9 yards. But everybody gets this thing wrapped up in conspiracy theories. You do a lot of that, Billy, over here.
Yeah.
You do. Right?
Yeah, I like conspiracies.
So you believe in astronauts and you believe in UFOs.
Yes,
I believe in fucking little green Martians coming around, all that shit. Right?
I really, and honestly, not only do I believe in them, I believe that they're not real either, and we live in a simulation.
Well, I tend to differ on that.
Oh yeah, Albert Albert said he differs on that.
My guy, Albert, let's go.
Yeah.
Proof on where they're real, go listen to the Joe Rogan Bob Lazar interview. You'll find out.
Oh, he loves
Bob Lazar. Yeah, we know about Bob Lazar. We know.
How come you guys never brought up about my How come you guys never brought up about my clip going viral?
Okay.
What clip?
Which
I don't
clip?
know.
Yeah,
What
we
clip?
fucked up on that, Tina.
Yeah, the Kamala Harris one. That was mine
damn
that
it.
fucking Keemstar tweeted. Shut up. And who's that fucking man to talk to me?
Yeah, we missed that. Was it
Jesse Lee Peterson?
No, the one that said I was his wifey.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate said I was his wifey.
Oh, why didn't we watch that? Oh my God.
I didn't know about that.
Somebody
What?
send that to our docket, please. Add us, and we'll get it in the docket. That sounds fantastic. That's the type of stuff I want to watch on this show.
It was on the Wayne Brady show.
Oh
It was
my
on
God.
Whose Line Is It Anyways? It was on fucking Peterson's Jesse Lee Peterson off of YouTube. Nobody ever talked about that. All they talk about is roaches climbing across my fucking couch.
You know, Tina, I was trying to book my secret weapon. I got someone I want to talk to you. I got a secret weapon.
Billy, I'm not drinking that goddamn Jim Beam, bro. It'll make me sick, Billy. You can't make me drink.
I won't make you drink, Tina. I won't make you drink.
And when are the milkers coming, Jim Billy? Because we're going to talk at Fact Camp, Billy. We're going to talk about conspiracy theories, me and you.
Yeah.
Because my son loves that. And I think that you, because everybody thinks King's supposed to be our mentor, you could be Albert's mentor and what to believe and what not to believe. How about that?
Oh, I should be Albert's mentor. Albert, we're gonna have to talk sometime soon, my friend. I will. I would love to hear what you have to say. It sounds like you got a bright, rich mind, and you're ready. You're ready to dig deep into this, and we might teach each other something.
Well, yeah, don't teach them how to make chocolate fudge cake and slam it in your fucking face, okay?
Whatever. I'm Billy the Fudge. I can do what I want.
Is a overt scammer and has been
And
caught
Xylee,
multiple
are you
times.
a little bit okay
He's
tonight?
a wackadoo.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Your face
I'm
looks
good.
like you're ready to take a firecracker and shove it in somebody's ass and let that shit blow.
Well, yes, I am ready to stick a firecracker up somebody's ass, but I've also been sneezing and coughing too.
Oh, you've been sick too.
I didn't let her take a night off. I was gonna take a night off. I was gonna go watch a movie, but I was like, no, Xylie's suffering. We're gonna go live.
You see what he does to me? I'm the one that gets abused out of all these shows.
Crystal Marie gave us a 20 money and said something very kind about you, Tina. She said, Tina, you're a true boss. Love how straightforward you always are, speaking the truth. And any videos with you and AGP together was the best. Always made my days better. I see so many comments about you from people on this show, on your show, everywhere. Like, you keep saying to everybody, you've done this. You're a legend. And the proof is in the pudding. People really love you.
That's true.
Well, they hate me too, though. I've been through the fucking, man, I would have to come to Xylee or something like that back in the day. They all wrote off my back. The most gross thing Tina ever said, oh, Tina's ugly room, Tina's son. I mean, it went on and on and on. So when that man came up here talking about Keem, I'm just thinking, who are we to critique each other? We can say our opinion, but who are you to go after a victim, alleged victim, and fucking re-victimize them because you want to make it right with Keem about being a nasty boss? And somebody said, you
Keem had nothing to do with that. That's what pissed me off. Keem
Yeah.
had nothing to do with that. So why the fuck are you trying to put it on him? The fuck? And if he wouldn't have said anything about it, then the story would have been Keem tried to cover up SA allegations. So quite honestly, no matter what route he would have went, it would have been it would have been his fault either way. They would have had something to say either way. And I can tell you now, even if we didn't talk about it, it would have been, oh, Xylee and Billy Fridge are trying to hide shit and whatever. I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. People can't be fucking pleased. Fuck every single one of them. I know I'm a fucking drama channel. I know how it fucking works.
Oh, yeah, me too. I mean, I've been doing it for years. I mean, fuck. What I'm just saying is, nobody's bringing up about Rich, though. Nobody's bringing about, listen, she came out with that in the Discord. Granted, it should have been there. Okay, but it was. So then he comes on here to make it sound better by talking about how much she smelled. Well, she didn't smell like that when you were dating her. She didn't smell like that until she told you to get the fuck out of her house. And her house wasn't dirty until the day she told you to get the fuck out of her house. And he already had something up his sleeve because I don't know about you, but I've been in breakups. I don't start taping their fucking house and their cars and their animals and shit just to have something.
Yeah.
What was he so afraid that she was going to say that he needed to blackmail her at all?
There's a bunch of questions. There's a bunch of questions.
Every time I've ever broken up with a woman and she calls the cops on me, I'm not going around recording her house for evidence.
No.
I'm going to a refrigerator and I'm eating everything I can before those cops show up.
Yes, you get revenge that way. Eat all their fucking food or something. Shit.
He couldn't get to a refrigerator. It's too fucking messy.
Okay, good point. Good point. It was. That's true.
And I think the only reason why I'm saying something is because for weeks, she keeps talking about my living, and all she sees is me sitting on a big white couch. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
Is that couch white?
Well, it was supposed to be white, but we sit on it, bro. We're fat fucks.
Yeah, I
Sure
know.
we got some skunk or must or dirt on it.
I'm
God
like,
damn, Billy, let me see your couch, motherfucker.
oh, you don't want to see my couch. My couch is zebra brown streaks, just shit stains all over this thing.
Ew.
What,
Well,
Xylee?
she got goat shit in her fucking house.
I like it that way.
Billy.
What?
No, he doesn't, Xylee. You know damn well Billy the Fudge. Listen,
Why,
us fat
why do you think
people
they call
don't
me
live in
Billy the
dirty
Fudge? I got
things.
fudge stripes all over my furniture.
Listen, I shit my pants on a regular, Billy, but let me tell you, nothing beats the cake tonight. I went to the laundromat. There's 3 homeless motherfuckers in there with a fucking grill, some fucking meat, and some other vegetable looking shit, potatoes or something, and they're gonna like sleep in the 24-hour laundromat because
Yeah.
it's so fucking cold outside. I stood on my porch and the metal on my leg just stuck right there to the porch.
Do you ever worry that thing's gonna snap in the cold?
Well, you know, this is titanium. I don't think it's gonna snap.
Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't know what it was made of.
And does
Yeah, you're
everybody
gonna be
realize I'm only missing a foot? I have the whole leg.
Okay, Tina, I see you bragging. Go on, show off.
Fuck you, because when I get this new leg, since he said since that little snapper jaw, that little fucking fruitcake that was up here saying I wasn't a low cow. Well,
Yeah.
that's good because I'm gonna put the whole logo on my fucking leg.
That's gonna be funny to see.
Tina,
You know why? Because people ask you what is that. That's how I got my channel out there.
Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah.
Can we get you a automatic machine gun attachment for your leg, like in that movie Planet Terror?
No, but I want one of those legs that is a remote control. You can use your phone and shit, and the motherfucker moves all different ways.
That'd be cool.
How about that?
We gotta get
You
you.
know what I want to see Billy meet with a skate? They got those skate legs. You know, the ones
Oh
got
my
Yes.
God.
Yes.
That's what I want. Yeah.
Jesus, Tina.
Moving
No,
on
I can
up.
fuck somebody up with that. I can slice and dice them
Yeah.
in little pieces, right?
Cut them up, Tina.
I'm just saying you guys are doing a good show now. Last night it was productive. And I'm just starting to wonder, Becky, how many more days off do you need? Because it seems like, I mean,
Tina's like, I want to get back to work, damn it.
Yeah.
well, it is kind of boring. It's Friday fucking night, you guys. Come on, people are bored. We're having ice storms all around the fucking America. We
Yeah.
woke up this morning, it was snowing in South Carolina. I mean, I grew up with snow. I'm from Massachusetts, so it doesn't fucking faze me. But
Mhm.
South Carolinians are closing all the stores. Walmart closed at 6. I mean, for fucking rain and ice.
God damn. You got enough
Bad.
food? Are you safe in case you get stuck in?
Oh, you know what? I'm a fat motherfucker, bro. I'll tell you what. We got beanies and weenies. We got fucking ramen noodles. We got
Hell
some
yeah.
fucking eggs. We got some bread.
I think there's
Shit,
more
peanut
nutrients in the cat food.
Oh my God, we finally got snow. I just looked out my window. We
See?
finally got snow.
That cat food was
Oh.
nasty, Billy. That was wrong. And I think
Finally.
King needs charges for that one, though. How come that man didn't bring up the fact that he makes me eat fucking animal food?
Michael made you eat it.
fuck?
Keem
I
told you
don't
not to.
understand. I don't
Keem said not
understand
to.
that. That was Michael who made you do that, and that was horrific. I do not understand why you and Boogie did that shit.
Let me tell you something. That shit was so bad. I was like throwing up in my mouth, but I knew I couldn't let it go like I normally do when I do a challenge because I don't like mayonnaise. So everybody on my side would have me do it on purpose so I'd throw up. But you can't do that because of TOS. And plus, that was the last computer Mike had. So I would have barfed all over it. I would have had no setup again.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta take it like a champ. I Bleed Salt says, Billy, Xylee, Tina, you're all national treasures. This has been a pleasant call. We don't usually get to talk this long with you, Tina. It's been very nice.
True.
I'm enjoing
Well, you know,
this.
the leprechaun was up here, and you know, 'cause everybody wants his fucking coins. And I texted him and I said, yo, kick that motherfucker, bro. He's making me sick, bro. he never texts back. I said, well, fuck it. I'll just get up there and see if Zada got mad enough. She kicked the motherfucker.
Xylee gave him the
I
boot.
had to. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and hear this from a motherfucker who ain't never been through it. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right. That's what I hate about domestic violence when I was doing that. And bullying. That's what my first leg said, stop bullying, because they would bully the fucking shit out of me. They would look at my own page, you know, your life page or something, and like, oh, Tina did this. They came up with an idea over there with the Shadow Man, and they had everybody believing I killed some little girl in California and threw her in a ditch. These motherfuckers are crazy down here, bro. They all live in Fantasy Island. And can you imagine Keem at the window? Hey, boss, deplane.
Go.
Yeah.
We got a leprechaun and the little Hervé Villechaize.
Fantasy Island.
Come on. Tina's hitting hard tonight.
Well, because they said I'd like Keem just make me do everything. No, I do. I fight and argue and everything. But at the end of the day, we're just trying to make people laugh. So if
Yeah.
I got to eat some cat food, it's okay, except for one problem. The homeless man came over today, and he took off with the rest of the cat food that was outside for the cats.
What
Oh,
the
God.
hell?
I told him he didn't have to do that. I bought him a pizza.
Oh, could next time could you have him eat it on camera so we can monetize homelessness?
Oh, you
we
motherfucker.
Tina, we seem to be the scumbags here. Everybody thinks we're monetizing horrible things.
Man, if that was the case, I would have fucking filmed fucking Johnny and fucking Albert fucking sliding on their fucking asses across the laundromat.
Oh
What
my
the fuck?
god.
You can't humiliate everybody, right?
Yeah.
But I heard you guys. I'm going to pay y'all back. That's what I really came up here for. Because I'm bored and I didn't get to go live tonight.
Yeah, Tina got robbed. You got to get your energy out. How many 5-hour energies did you take preparing for tonight?
I took 3. I took 3. Yeah.
Her normal 3. Hello.
Yeah. I mean,
Nothing
if
more.
I
She's
see how my
not
heart's
addicted.
beating, you know, it's like, go live, go live, go live. Go live where? Go live where? But I'm going to learn OBS, Billy. How about that?
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
learn that
That's
shit
right.
my motherfucking self. That way, when big junk in the trunk over there takes another day off and cries herself to sleep at night, I can run my own motherfucking shit.
I know that's right.
Get that big money, Tina. Tina behind OBS, it's over. She won't even
First
close
of all,
the
you
stream
know
down.
what?
She'll run into our show for 2 hours. I'm glad RTU has that time slot.
You guys
Tina's
got it
gonna
going
take
on.
it.
The other night, you guys had numbers of this world. And you know what the sad part is? They call us a bunch of vultures and that we prey on people who have problems going on and we monetize it. Well, that's funny because one of you guys' best stream is Rich up here talking shit on Becky.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
It was the best stream y'all had while he was trashing her Putinanny and saying her cabbage was rotten.
Yeah. Which I try and do every episode, but people don't listen to me.
I hate you so much.
And Albert, I'm going to hook you up with Billy because I think Billy could be a mentor, but do not start drinking Jim fucking Beam.
It's Jack Daniels.
Well, fuck him too. I don't give a fuck who he is.
Me and Albert are going to pass the bottle around and get to the bottom of this conspiracy thing.
He really is in it. You guys don't realize that? That motherfucker, I'll tell you what. And he don't shut up. He has anxiety. He gets on one thing and he will fucking drill that motherfucker home till you believe it. And Xylie's being calm tonight. You got a bunch of people in your side chat being calm tonight. And you know what? I got it, Xylie. I got into it with Hikati over on my side one Sunday night.
Yeah.
And we went round and round and round and round. And you know, all she could say was, talk about dragging balls across faces. That's all she kept saying to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what her issue is with me. I don't even remember why I blocked her on Twitter.
That's
the first thing she started bitching about.
I told her to come on the show, and she was like, "Okay, how do I get on the show? I'm not paying $10."
You don't want her up here. You guys will get your TOS will be gone, bro.
Yeah,
she's filthy.
She's
fucking filthy.
She said she wouldn't pay $10, so I was like, "Okay, never mind. You're not worth my time," and I blocked her too.
Yeah.
Big Wings, dog. How you doing?
Dog, you ain't quit drinking that mess yet?
What do you mean?
Okay. I'm a big dude.
Yeah.
But like, you're about 140 pounds heavier than me.
Yeah.
You still drinking with just has something put in your heart, man.
Well, the thing is, I talked to my nutritionist yesterday. They're gonna get me on some new pills and some new. I'm gonna get on some of those. I got generic Zepbound coming in, so I figured.
I understand it, losing weight and all, but like that ain't gonna affect. Like you don't need to be drinking that stuff.
Well, Wings,
I'm not here trying to grandstand. This is me coming at from a place of caring.
If I don't,
I know you care. That's nice of you.
If I don't,
it's very nice.
If I don't drink it, then I have to listen to Xylie sober.
What?
Like that's a bad deal. Don't blame it on Xylie.
What do you mean?
Wait till
don't turn this on me. I'm the one with the problem.
No, motherfucker.
Don't
wait till this stream.
Don't victim blame me.
I've already yelled once. I gotta yell twice.
I don't drink that often, Wings. When I'm on the show, I usually take a couple of little sips to like get my whistle wet. But I'm probably don't even do a full shot.
I believe you because it looks like the same bottle you were fucking around with like 3 weeks ago.
It is, yeah. It's just like a little celebratory lip whistle, you know.
Which I've never been a guy that drinks, so I don't know the logistics around drinking.
I did have 4 of these Moonberry ciders though, with the unicorn on it.
Make it worse.
I did have 4 of these tonight. But I was gonna celebrate a little bit, knowing that nobody else did a show today, and I was gonna drink and get pissy drunk, and I was gonna hang out with Xylie, and then I didn't know we were gonna have such beautiful people show up for my intervention. This is this is perfect. Tina, Wings, thank you for this intervention. I really only wanted to do this because I knew Keem was having dry January and I wanted to drink one for him.
I don't know. I'm about to start pushing 40. And like I've been thinking a lot about my health recently and like my struggles with like my eating addiction and like especially soda. Like I am 100% hook, line, and sinker on soda. Like I drink so much soda, it's unreasonable.
Do you?
Yeah.
How come I didn't get a soda when I was there? What the fuck? You had to get a horse and
There was a refrigerator full of them, man. You could have anything you wanted.
Do you drink diet soda, Wings, or just normal?
No. I got to have the good stuff. I got to have the full strength soda.
I drank those until I was 40.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Almost all of my beverages.
As I found out I was diabetic, I stopped that.
Almost all of my beverages are zero sugar, like the unsweetened iced tea or water. That's usually all I drink. Usually I'm drinking low calorie stuff. Obviously whiskey and these have calories, but it's very rare.
I gotta ask you, if you're drinking diet soda and like unsweetened tea and stuff like that, how much are you eating a day? Like what is an average day eating looking like?
Oh my God, we're gonna fucking do this? No, please don't do it, Wayne.
No, we're having an intervention. This is curiosity. I'm not judging.
I'm kind of losing weight right now, but today I woke up and I had some jerky.
Losing weight.
I had
2
some
weeks
jerky.
ago, 2
I
months
had
ago,
some
whenever you're at your peak.
Okay, so at my worst, I go into manic phases and I'll do like fast food drive-thrus, and I'll go to like one drive-thru and I'll order like value menu garbage. And then I'll eat it and I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, but I'm still hungry. So I'll go to another like Taco Bell and I'll get
I was about to fucking ask you ever hit 2 drive-thrus in one trip?
Dude, I during the pandemic at my worst when I was really spiraling, I was doing a 3-fer. I would go to 3 fast foods. The third one was literally just a complete defeat thing. And I was like, I'm already sick and I'm just going to make myself sicker. It was like a depressing moment.
Does it go in order of which one you actually wanted? Like you go to the place that you were craving, and then the second one's like, oh, I need to eat something, but I don't want to go back to the first one.
I know you're
see me.
I know you're gonna feel me on this one. The closest fast food place to me is a Wendy's.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a 4 for 4.
So I'd be up all night and I'd be doing pretty good, and I'd be like, I can't sleep. I'm gonna go to Wendy's for breakfast, and I would get a Wendy's breakfast. And then I would get the Wendy's breakfast, and I would usually get a pretty big Wendy's breakfast, and I would eat it, and I'd be like, I'm still hungry. And I would go to McDonald's, and I would get like 2 breakfast sandwiches at McDonald's, and then I'd be like, I'm still hungry. And then I would go to like a Chick-fil-A or something and get a breakfast sandwich there, and then go home and sleep on a full stomach of garbage, you know?
Take some apple cider vinegar gummies. I lost 31 pounds because
honestly, that sounds like a good idea. I'm going to be starting this new regiment. I've been dieting recently, anyways, so I'm losing weight. But you know, I get these manic moments where I'm like, fuck it, like nothing else is going on.
What'd you say about apple cider vinegar gummies? Is that a real thing?
Yeah, apple cider vinegar is great.
I've been taking those for about 2.5 months. And then I've been taking these Goli, I can't say the name, ashwagandha, and then the cortisone. They have this thing for your face, you know, when you got a fucking puppy face and all that shit. I've been taking those cortisone thing, and I take beetroots every day. That's how I've been doing it.
Tina's got the good regimen. I love this.
Yeah, absolutely. I gained 155 pounds when I lost my leg.
Yeah, God.
Yep.
I gained.
How much are you weighing right now, Tina?
They gave me coupons. Billy, you wouldn't look good skinny. I think you look good fucking fluffy.
I got down to 370, and to be honest, I looked like a fucking Disney prince at 370. It was nuts. I was so hot.
Okay. Wings, what did you eat today? Give us your regimen. Just steak, fucking baked taters, some carrots, some broccoli. What did you have?
Oh, my day's kind of like messed up because my sleep schedule's messed up. Before I went to bed, I had breakfast, which was a cheddar and sausage biscuit from Starbucks with a apple like frappuccino.
Oh,
right.
Wow.
And then I went to sleep, and then I got up, and then I basically streamed for about 8 hours. And then I got off just recently, and I went and got Cookout. And when I went to Cookout, I got a chicken tender plate. But
I love Cookout.
Then I ordered
can't go
this
there.
one.
I gave him fake money one time.
Damn it!
This is one of my things I do. Since I live so far away from town,
you sure
I always
does.
give myself something else.
Yeah.
When I go to town, in case I get hungry later. And this is something I got to stop doing. Like I ordered a second plate of tenders for later.
Yeah.
But if I just didn't have them, I wouldn't eat them. Like this right here is useless calories that I'll eat because I have it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to fat camp.
Apple cider vinegar gummies got me fucking not eating but once a day.
I might pick some up.
I can't even finish my food.
I might pick some up. That sounds great. I'm about to start this new dietary regimen. I've been waiting months for this dietitian to come through, this weight loss doctor, and just had my meeting yesterday. So I'm excited to get back on the track with that. But I've been losing weight too.
I'm never excited about it. Like every time somebody's like, yeah, let's lose weight or talk about lose weight, I'm like, fuck, right again.
I know, right?
Cried wolf like 35 fucking times. When you go give up on me already? Because I've given up on myself 25 years ago. You know.
I did really well. I did in 2018. I did really well, and within like a year and a half, I lost 250 pounds, and then I gained it all back over the course of like a lot of bullshit with the pandemic and family loss.
Yep.
And my heart failure. After my heart failure, I put on over 100 pounds because I was just like I was fucked in my head. I was like I had to change my diet for the heart failure, and I started doing it, and I started adding more sugars in because I had to go lower salt. So I was eating more fruit. And the sugars fucked me up. I just started becoming a fiend.
On your heart failure, was it more hereditary or was it mainly from complications from weight?
Well, the doctors couldn't say exactly, but my dad had the same thing and his dad had the same thing. So
yeah, it's hereditary.
Yeah, yep. A lot of it is hereditary. The weight obviously is part of it too. And recently there's a resurgence in heart failure numbers due to people who had COVID, post-COVID heart failure. Yeah, it's a big thing.
Wow.
So it could have been.
I've had COVID 3 times now.
I haven't had it once. Not once.
Me neither. Knock on wood. I was scared.
Yep.
I hate to say this. I didn't start getting COVID until Kelly went back to church. Like she gets it from church and she brings it home every time.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm going to do with my first check. I'm going to go to the church that helped me, and I'm going to give them back the money that they gave me that they didn't ask for back, and then I'm going to give them extra in case somebody else needs help.
That's a good thing.
Absolutely, 100%.
Thing.
I'm not gonna be one of those people that says, who cares? No, I care. Fuck that. I donated a heater yesterday. We got so many heaters, you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very grateful. I've never had that happen before. And all my years on that side, being with Angry Grandpa and doing videos, live streams for 12 hours a day, and I say I have no heat. Everybody was like, oh, go, she's gonna scam a heater. This time I woke up and there's 6 fucking heaters on my porch.
Damn.
So I donated 2 of them. I donated 2 of them. You couldn't even get to Wings' house. You could listen. If Wings lives in the woods so far that it makes you feel like you're going to Neverwhere. It's like fucking No Way Out, bro. It's
I live in the boonies.
Scary.
That's where my husband wants to move me. He wants to move me in the middle of nowhere.
Fuck that. I got in trouble in the middle of nowhere. I woke up one day and there was a big hog in the fucking garden eating everything.
The good thing about the middle of nowhere is nobody can tell you what the fuck you can do. If I want to go take an engine out of my truck, I can go take an engine out of my truck.
Do you realize how much shit I get away with in the city? Nobody can tell you what to do if you're slick.
Yeah, just don't do it when they're open. I just wait till the office closed, then put my fucking car out there, get an oil change. Or I pay somebody.
I just never could live in like an HOA. Could never do it. Like as soon as you told me how tall my grass has to be, or what year my car has to be, I'm like, fuck you and every horse you rode in on.
Nah, you're not going to tell me about my house and my property. I'll be damned.
Just become friends with the mayor. Then you can get laws passed and shit. You'll be fine.
That doesn't work either. God dang it. I worked at the office and fucking did their pool monitoring. That's how I met AGP, cussing him out at the pool. They don't give a fuck. They still were putting notes on my door.
Were you friends with the mayor? It sounds like you just worked for him. You were.
No, we're all friends. As a matter of fact, the governor got my ramp for me and had it put on my house.
Oh,
how about that?
Damn.
But I don't have another one because Boogie broke it.
Boogie needs to go out there and build you one.
Tina,
why do I always get a sandwich from my son with a bite in it? Have you ever got a sandwich from one of your family members and there's always a fucking bite
he's
in it?
testing it for you to make sure it's good.
No, it's chicken. That's why he bit that bitch.
Well, you gotta fix that first before they say anything. My favorite food is chicken.
Yeah, Albert's favorite food is fucking chicken.
It's not
because he's black. It's because he loves chicken.
Well, it's not fair. Wings just showed off that chicken. Albert had to take a bite. Wings is
Albert
brandishing
Smith made
chicken.
homemade fried chicken.
I want to say this about like a lot of like racial stereotypes about black people is just Southern food. Southern people love fried chicken. We love collard greens.
Yes.
That's just the South, and black people get saddled with that.
Everybody loves chicken and watermelon. Everybody does.
No, you're a liar, Billy.
What
I
the
don't
fuck?
like fucking watermelon at all. I think
See,
What?
I'm the
it's no
opposite.
taste.
I hate collard greens, but I love watermelon.
I can't. There's no taste of watermelon.
Watermelon is so
watermelon
You gotta
is
salt it.
delicious.
You
What?
gotta salt it.
No, you don't even have to do that. Just cut it up and eat it. Oh my god, watermelon's delicious.
Yeah, I'm
Also, Wings, you grew up.
Are you
putting
eating the
peanuts in
rind,
your
Tina?
fucking Pepsi? What?
Are you eating the rind? Are you eating the green part?
Listen here.
Would you ask me,
Listen
Tina?
here. Boogie. I mean, excuse me. I have to think about arguing with him. Wings. Motherfucker. What did I just ask, Wings? Did you grow up putting peanuts in your Pepsi? Or your Coke?
Coca-Cola, but yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
Coca-Cola, but yeah.
What?
They put salted peanuts in their fucking
Oh,
sodas down
that's
there.
that southern. See, you can take my
Yep.
southern card from so much shit. Like I don't like those. I don't like boiled peanuts. I
I
don't
don't
like
either.
collard greens.
Nope.
I don't like grits. I hate grits.
I'll tell you something I hate. I hate fucking hog chitlins.
I don't
like
do
oh,
chitlins
God,
at
I hate
all.
chitlins are disgusting. What the fuck?
I don't do pickled pig feet either.
Granddaddy used to cook those when I was a little boy, and it would stink the house up all day.
Yep.
Well, Billy the Fudge, I'm going to step out of here, Wings. I hope you have a good night.
Yeah,
Xylee, I
I'm-
just want to get up here and show you I can
I'm gonna
talk.
jump out too. I don't
on
want
a
you guys to have
low
to stay up all
But
night.
tomorrow night is a different fucking story. Bye, bitch.
Bye, Tina. Oh, you guys are talking about all this Southern food, and like I grew up in Seattle. I'm like, raviolis, steak, canned raviolis.
Yeah, y'all don't have good food up there. Y'all have coffee. That's
We
it.
got
That's all y'all have.
salmon, BR. We got fresh food. We don't have to cover our food in flour and seasoning because we could just pull it out of the water and put it on the grill.
Hey Billy, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Where did you end with the super chats? Reading the super chats?
Someone here
Because-
said Xylee be eating ass with a spoon.
No.
What's that?
Well, because the thing that we have on the chat is only showing so many, so I wanted to make sure not to miss any of them.
I think
I have it pulled up in the back end.
I think
so I can
Scheme
read 'em.
Star is a poop boss from Extreme.
Okay. All right, then yeah. So you have the rest of them then.
I
right?
think, yeah. Trippy Savage says Chill Force sounds like the third party woke that doesn't consent to other people's relationships. Kinda. He does very much seem like he knows best, right? That's his story here. Chill Force knows best.
Yeah.
The after show gave that big W, Xylee. We got the Gamers
love the
Asylum
after show.
saying Chill Force, an old adage that I learned as a child that may help you. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. Oil Patriots has just read the title. Well, we'll be here tomorrow.
Yep. True.
But it is the end of the Lolcow universe as we know it, to be honest. It's going to be a whole new universe this coming week.
I think so.
I think we got new shows. Majaha with the 5 gifted coming through. Cheers. It's going to be interesting. Ballpark Frank says the chill guy has an impossibly silly mustache. He has to know that, right? It's downright outrageous. I didn't notice it being outrageous. I can't grow one though, so maybe that's my problem. We got Maxa Millionaire says Mr. Potato Head. Damn. Extreme it says Scam Star, you only care about receiving money, nothing more, nothing less. Everybody's saying I'm glazing Keemstar, and they're like, Billy, I had more respect for you. I think I just kind of see the bigger picture, and maybe you guys don't. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Maybe Keemstar does suck. But I mean, at that point, then I haven't noticed yet. That's too bad. Because I'm gonna be in for a rude awakening when I do.
Mm-hmm. And then you get to expose them for all the secrets that you know. Just know it's content for later. Just in case.
If you look at my track record, I got so many people I've been close friends with, and I don't expose them, and I probably should sometimes, because some of these people are a little fucking weird.
As a person who runs a company with many different kinds of people, I have to say I agree with Key. I could recommend that they do something on a person-to-person level, however I have no standing on what they do in their personal life as their boss.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on in the background with all of this. And some things I think you can talk publicly about. Like, everybody's like, you can't talk about those people, but you can talk about this allegation. It's like, yeah, this allegation is an internal situation that needs to be dealt with. Those people are external who want nothing more than to be talked about. They want the clout. They want it. Their thirst for the clout. They will lie to get it. We've seen their lies against me personally. It happens.
It does happen, that's for sure.
Boone Cornelson says, Billy, spit a few bars for us right now. Your style is generic. Mine's authentic made. I'm a renegade. You need clinic aid. Eminem, 8 Mile. Doctor said, I can't wait until we're back to chill streams. You know it. When you sent that in, I was like, pointing to the camera like, fuck yes.
Yeah, well, it was going to be one. Then things happened.
Yeah, Xylee and I were like, dude, let's not talk about anything until everybody donates enough money for us to be rich. And
Okay, I definitely did not say
What?
that. Billy is lying
What?
to you, people.
What?
Billy is lying to you. Billy is lying to you.
It would be great if we were rich, right?
Well, yeah, I got bills to pay, bro.
Let's
Yeah.
get rich, and then we'll dump. If you guys want us to dump the realty, make us rich.
Yeah, but we have to be rich first, and then we'll dump everything.
Yeah, once we're rich, nobody's gonna be left unturned.
I think you need to shut the fuck up, because then they'll put us on at 2 a.m. and then they'll know better.
Whatever. If I'm at 2 a.m., nobody's watching anyways, so I'll say whatever I want. Mystic Zorua says, this guy is a Becky simp. He's down so bad. Love to have a 1v1 with him. Are we talking about Chill Force being a Becky simp?
I don't know.
Interesting. Mystic Zorua wants that 1v1. Lord Rush poking at Chill Force. We read it earlier, but you're the biggest Link simp I've ever seen. There is, oh shit, my whole tootie just skipped. Let me get back to this. Nicholas Diorio said, this is Hulk Hogan crossed with a crack ore.
He sent me that DM as it was going. I was like, shut the fuck up, Nick.
Reckless. I like Nick a lot.
He's such a shithead.
I want
He's such a shithead.
I want to go out to eat with Nick so bad. Like, I'll see him on the out to eat pictures at VidCon the years I'm not there, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I was eating with Nick.
Yeah, Nick's a chill dude. He's cool. He's cool as fuck.
The after show with the W, Tina the Gangsta. Thank you, the after show. Big love. RJ says, gangster Xylee booted that bitch. I get you way more now. Sorry for past a-hole being love Cassandra.
Aw.
Crystal Marie, we read your message to Tina earlier. That was awesome. We love Tina. Bobby B says, Bob Lazar is an overt scammer and has been caught multiple times. He's a wackadoo. I think the best thing about conspiracy theories are the wackadoos. I like it's entertainment to me. Like, I don't give a fuck. I think the craziest thing about conspiracy theories is you thinking you knowing about them will change them. Like, if it's a grand conspiracy at any level, you have no say in it at all. Just sit back and enjoy the show. I Bleed Salt, calling you, myself, and Tina national treasures, which would be our podcast if we ever did a podcast, the National Treasures. With
the
Billy,
National
Xylee,
Treasures,
and Tina.
me, you, and Tina.
Then Wings came in. People were like, this is the fucking...
oh shit, Wings came in.
Super group.
What? Hell yeah.
Then we just talked about how fat I was, the podcast. Billy
You know
the Fat,
what?
the podcast.
I told you
What's
I
that?
had shooters everywhere. I told
You
you I
got
had
shooters?
shooters everywhere. Yeah.
I'm going to make sure you go to sleep tonight with hemorrhoids. How you think about that?
I will come back more angry you have ever seen me.
Yeah, when you wake up tomorrow with the hemorrhoids a popping, you'd be like, how'd you do this, Billy? I'm like, I got shooters everywhere.
You asshole. Fuck you.
That was Jack Dempsey, actually. He said this is the perfect cast. That was when Tina Wings and you and I were on. My Paradoxical Me says, you guys and Lolcow Live get me through my work days. You two are amazing together, and I'll watch whenever your time slot is. Appreciate you, Paradoxical. Thank you. Majaha with the gifted and Noopy coming through. We let it read out earlier, but as a person who runs a company with many different kinds of people, I have to say I agree with Keem. I could recommend they do something on a person-to-person level. However, I have no standing on what they do in their personal life as their boss, and even less so here because we're all independent contractors, you know? We're supposed to bring our brand, our style to the show, and we get paid independently and deal with it independently.
Yep. Facts. Now, wait, are you done, by the way?
Almost. Old Red has been shouting all night about me. Old Red says, I forgive you, Billy. Just be kind to the next guest, for fuck's sakes. I think I was kind to everybody I was talking to. People are like, you dunked on Richie. I don't think I dunked on Richie. No. I think I gave Richie the perfect platform to talk and explain himself without the people who didn't like Richie. They needed my pushback to hear what he had to say. They wouldn't listen to him if I didn't have a little pushback. This is how you talk to people. I have no if I had pushback for Keem, I would have given it. I see what he's doing here, and I see what they're doing here. And while I would love for everybody else to be successful, it's not going to be because they're eating out of our fucking water dish, you know? I'm sorry. If you don't want to be a part of the team, you're not part of the team. If you want to be part of the team, then play the team game.
Yeah.
I would have loved for everybody to be working here and being happy and all of us working together and making content. I want more and more people that are capable and talented to be working here. But there's just a few ground rules you got to learn to follow. And if you can, you get rewarded.
True.
Very true. And if you can't follow them, then you got to figure out a way to get it by your own rules. And if that is dirty clout, making up lies and stuff like some people have done, I don't know. I got no sympathy. Good luck with that. See how long that lasts. Ken, we'll see with Ken. Time will tell.
Yeah,
Time will tell with Ken.
I hope Ken gets a second chance because I understand what Ken was doing, but I also understand the fuck up too.
Yeah,
I had to be real with Keem about that.
Xylee had that conversation with Ken, so I didn't think there was any point for me to go further with that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think I should have delved deeper on that with Ken, then
you mean Keem?
He said Ken, and the old Red said Ken.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, we had the conversation. I had the conversation with Keem about Ken. You know,
if I have to get Keemstar back in here, Xylee always has the 17-hour thing. I'm
not pulling that again.
I'm saying if I have to get Keem back in here and confront him about Ken, I'll evoke my secret word that I have power over Keem with, Keemstar. Las Vegas ass to ass.
What the fuck is that about?
I made it up.
Oh, you're such an asshole. Fuck you. Damn it. I thought I was going to get some tea. Shit. Fuck you. God damn it. I thought I was getting some tea. Shit.
No.
You fucker. Well, listen, I am being told that Chill Force has a friend has been waiting all night to call him.
Who that?
Punish Frog.
Ribbit.
I like your name. Punish Frog.
You're live.
They've been in there. They've been in there so long. They might have walked away. Not gonna lie.
Womp womp. Let's pull in Jadlid. Anybody else who wants to get in the last moments of the show? Jadlid, you've been waiting all night. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
I don't know. Your testosterone levels, maybe not.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Frog is
wicked delayed.
Why are you so happy, Jadlid?
Because I don't know, whatever.
Okay, yeah, that works. Whatever, dude. I love it.
Awesome. I was in voice chat with Twiggy.
Yeah.
And I asked if anything for views was going to be in Lolcow Aussie. And he said that he couldn't tell me. But then when asked about Max, he was like, well, there's a chance, maybe.
There
I
you
wanna
go.
know, since you're not Lolcow Ozzy, if you could tell me if anything for views is gonna be in there.
Yes, since I'm not them, I can tell you he 100% will be there because I obviously know what they're doing.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah,
like how would we know
honestly,
that? We're not
I
on
kind of
that
thought you were
show.
gonna say that.
Yeah, thank you, Jadlin, for calling in. I love your energy, man. Hope
Yeah.
you enjoy the shows.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Punish Frog, we got you here.
What's up?
Hey.
Butterfrog?
We were
Hey.
told by Chill Force that you're here to fucking own us.
Okay, that is not true. Chill Force did not say that.
You have a camera?
No, I don't.
Come on, Booger Bear. What are you hiding from?
I'll get equipped up for the next stream.
Okay, well, what's up? What's up?
I just want to say, Billy, I disagreed with your comment about like the Lolcow content.
What about it?
I think that the biggest you were saying that the membership was still doing good now.
Yeah.
I think you guys are still kind of coasting off of things like the Cancer arc, Mr. Base stuff, the Cyrax stuff. All like the biggest boosts.
You think?
Lolcow Live have been from those.
And you think that
The biggest influxes of memberships have been from those streams.
Are you tripping? Are you seeing the numbers?
No, I'm not denying that the numbers aren't good now. I think that you guys got a lot of audiences that have come in and coalesced from those communities. I think that it's just been bringing in those different trolling communities and showing them what you guys do that have grown the streams and grown the brand the most.
So you're saying, well, what are you saying? What are you saying?
A lot of stuff.
Are you saying that we're not they're not successful here? What am I wrong about?
No, I'm not saying they're not successful. You were just saying that the content is still good even if we're not bringing in Lolcow.
Based on results, it's doing very well.
I don't think the community grows as much whenever you guys aren't doing Lolcow.
The bank accounts are
I think you do better
growing.
when you do. I think you do better whenever you do Lolcow content.
Here's the thing. This is Lolcow content. Like, these are all fucking nutty fucking people. They're all happen to be making tons of money as well. Like, you have this crazy idea that you could be better, and yeah, at moments things are better. At some moments, the Cancer arc blows up, and it's a worldwide internet phenomenon, right?
Yeah, I agree.
But they're making more money now than they were then.
I think that is because they brought in a lot of communities from the Cancer arc.
What do we got? Do people think they're donating to a cancer foundation when they send super chats in?
I think that you bring in more viewers, right? You bring in more viewers.
I think you underestimate the talent and the power that Lolcow Live is putting together.
No, I don't deny that. I think that Lolcow Live is good, and I like LolcowRewind, but I think that bringing in Lolcows is the bread and butter.
The Queen Tina's on pace to make fucking enough money to buy a heater this year.
She might be able to buy some raid for her house as well. But I don't think I think Queens did something good in bringing in a Lolcow from RTU's universe. Becky was a RTU Lolcow that people.
Yeah, and who was Becky before Lolcow Queens?
An example of what I'm saying. You brought on a Lolcow and she did good. You brought on Grace Thorpe, who was a Lolcow,
and she did
You're just
bad.
New members, and you guys made more money.
No.
She gave you guys like amazing content for.
And how long did that last? It was volatile. It was volatile.
I think your suppression is messed up. You keep cutting off at the end. Of
It's her contributions were volatile and were not long lasting.
I will agree that they were volatile. I think that
why should she get a piece? Why should she get a piece of the pie if she's not willing to help cook the motherfucker?
I think she was willing to cook.
Okay, who gives a fuck at this point? Okay, she's no longer on the show. Keemstar has nothing to do with her. What's the point of fucking talking about her right now? Honestly, what's the point?
Just as an example of whenever you bring in Lolcows, it helping you guys.
Okay, I understand.
Punish Frog, you and Chill Force are fucking backseat drivers, and I don't know what you two do with your own channels, but I would reckon they're not nearly as successful as Lolcow Live and the offshooting brands around it. If you do think you got a good idea, I would suggest you and Chill Force getting together and pitching a show to Keemstar, because he's putting together 24 shows, and our time slot keeps getting pushed back So push us back even further and take our fucking job. If you know best, pitch the damn show and take our fucking job. Get King Cobra on with you. Get Goro World on with you. Because everybody can fantasy book what they think would be a better show. But you know what? You know what's better than your show? The show that actually fucking exists and is putting money in people's pockets and creating actual opportunity for people like Tina D and myself, who, by the way, are the best people in the world.
I think that's like a very easy cop out of like
Why?
you can't criticize the show because you don't have a
No,
show.
no. You can't criticize. You can't. You can't. You can't criticize. You can't criticize the show because everything you criticize with is fantasy. You know what would be better if Lolcow Live was a gigantic blowjob and I got to come in its mouth every fucking day? Why isn't that the show? That's the same thing you're telling me. You're dealing in fantasy. We're dealing in reality and it's working.
I don't think watching you lift up your fat folds and get a blowjob would be entertaining content
For me, it would, you dumb bitch. It isn't about you. It's about me. Just like your opinion's not about us. It's about you.
About me.
Fuck you as a viewer. As a viewer, you get to watch the fucking show or shut your mouth. You get to come on here because we offer you an opportunity, and guess what you're doing? You're blowing it. You know what else you can blow? My fat fucking dick. Now say something in reality because you're coming from fantasy.
In reality, I think you should book better guests. In reality,
do you not understand? Do you not understand this? Do you not understand the problem that they're having with getting people on? It's because the name alone, people don't want to go on the show. You do know that, right?
I think that's true, but you guys have shown that you are able to get on Lolcows. You were able to get on Cyrax.
And they'll come. And they'll come. In time, they will come. But guess what? Guess what? This daily fucking content, ups and downs are gonna happen. They're gonna have people on it again in the future. You, as the viewer, sit back and fucking wait and recognize you are blessed to get up on this microphone right now, and you did, and you blew it with, I think this would be better. You're a dumb motherfucker when you tell us what to do. You know that, right?
No, I think I'm a customer.
No, I think I'm actually pretty sweet. I'm a good customer. I'm a customer. Tell me in $100 donation, I'll give you a little more merit. Because right now you come in here, this is how you should run the show. Keemstar will tell you.
I'm not telling you how to run the show. I'm telling you what I would want to see on the show. How is me giving you feedback? Me telling you
because you're denigrating what's actually going on by saying you know better. That's how.
Did I say the show sucks? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say the show sucked.
Okay, Frog, like I totally get what you're saying. Like, all right, first of all, like I like barely kind of knew the term of what a lolcow was when I pitched Lolcow Live. I knew DSP, Wings, and Boogie were a lolcow, and that's like the concept of it, right? I'm going to launch a show called Lolcow Live, and they're lolcows, right? And then of course DSP doesn't end up on it, and then it gets launched with Boogie and Wings and Tommy C. Then Tommy C, things don't work out with him, and now I'm on the show. All right. The show just grew so far away from lolcows. We're gonna get a bunch of lolcows on here. Like, dude, now Wings and Boogie are doing like really good. Like, it's not really a lolcow show anymore. It just like it grew to something different, right? I don't know what to tell you guys. Yeah, I know you guys were here from the beginning and you expected this to be something different, but it's just not that anymore. It's not the lolcow show. It's not. It grew into something different.
Fair. But I don't think that I should be denigrated for wanting to see what the original concept was. I mean, I still appreciate some of the stuff that you guys do now.
You're spitting in the face of what this has become by saying it should be something different. You know that, right? And a lot of people here love this.
What you keep doing, Billy, is you keep changing what I'm saying so that way you can appear more intelligent and have a better argument.
I'm saying what you're saying is stupid.
I want to see lolcow guests on Lolcow Live. Sorry that I subscribed early on.
What a novel idea.
What a novel idea. Thank you for proving my point.
Frog, there is a huge issue too. It's like some of these people that are lolcows, they're accused of like heinous stuff, like pedo stuff, right? We don't really want them on. So that eliminates like half of the lolcows, right? A lot of these other people are like extremely socially awkward and they just are not going to be good in a podcast show type setting. Like there's huge challenges for the people that you guys consider who are lolcows, that they're not actually mentally capable to like have a conversation, right? And then once in a while you'll stumble across this guy that we were watching on Lolcow Live the other night who wears diapers and fakes autism. It's like, dude, that's just sad and disgusting. Like I don't want that guy in the show, right? So it's like I understand there's a demand for like all these freaks and whatnot, and people want to see those type of freaks on the show, but it's not going to work. It's going to be a disaster. It's not going to be good. You know, like who do you think we should come on the show?
I would have loved a King Cobra JFS video, but one thing I would really want to see is you try to get DSP on like a Lolcow gaming show. Try to get him to come on now that he's kind of out of the chemo arc.
See, those are all things that I'm open to, but we've run into a huge problem trying to get Cobra on. Like he'll say, "Oh, I don't want to go on that show because I'm not a lolcow," and that might happen in the future. Like I know many people have tried, but it's like, dude, there's huge challenges with that, and this has turned into something else. It's not really just, oh, let's get a new lolcow on every week on Lolcow Live. It's just the show's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. I'm not opposed to having lolcows on the show, but that's not what the show's going to be moving forward. It's grown into something way different.
Yeah, I think it's okay, and I think it's good for the show to evolve and change. And I agree with you that, as Billy pointed out, getting King Cobra JFS on once a week can be difficult, especially
once is difficult. Once is difficult.
So having him every week is not realistic. But I would like to see Lolcow guests come on, because I think Grace Thorpe being a Lolcow has given us a lot of content. Even though she was only on Queens for a little bit of time, there's been a lot of funny stuff that's arisen out of just been trying to involve her in the show.
Bro, okay, listen.
Your simp is showing.
There's a challenge. There's a challenge going on in a Discord. Okay, call into Rewind and see how many times we can mention her name.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
Like,
I apologize.
But it's like blatantly obvious, like that's what you're doing. Like just
No, I promise on that. I'm promising.
No, you
she was
repeated
just
the same. No, this is the third time I've been counting. This is the third time you repeated the same line. You've already
she's just the
two
most
other times
recent
before
one.
this time right now.
Your opinion's shit. Your opinion is shit.
We gotta let you go.
Have a good night, Punish Frog.
Discord and tell them you got it three times.
Tell them you won.
3 times is a good one, bro.
Holy shit!
I did it. I've literally did a podcast for 6 years. We covered King Cobra for probably 4 or 5 years. King Cobra watched our podcast. He would be talking in chat the whole episode, and he wouldn't want to come on because he just doesn't like doing this shit. He doesn't care for it. And I've talked to people who have done documentaries with him. I've talked to people who have been to his house, been in his house, have worked with him to try and get him equipment, to get him set up to do more stuff. He's happy doing his thing. And a lot of people don't know, like, the guy is living his life very fucking well. Everybody wants to fantasy book King Cobra's life. He's the king of his own fucking world. And he's not going to come do something like this because Lolcow Live is beneath him in his mind. Because he's not a lolcow.
Chill Force is spamming. I had him lined up. Oh, Billy, your buddy's here.
You thought you did.
This is your buddy, Keem. He just did a video on you.
What's up, yo mama?
Keemstar, what's going on?
What's up? You trying to get that 360 deal?
First of all,
man, still got an Xbox 360.
First of all, you got to learn the lore. You could get fucking King Cobra on because Courtney, his best friend, had him on 7 times.
I know Courtney.
And all you have to do is add Courtney.
No, he comes and chills in Courtney's Discord. You think you know more than I do. You're beneath me, dude. No, you kind of don't. You kind of don't.
I can't be beneath you. I couldn't breathe if I was.
You barely breathe.
Before you guys fight, Yo Mama is right. I do not know the lore like the fans do. Like I barely know the term lolcow. I know Wings and Boogie. I've known them for a decade. I don't know who all the lolcows of the internet are. I don't. Like, I am so, like, you 100% right on that. I need to get educated.
Yeah, if you ask Courtney on Twitter, ask Courtney to bring up King Cobra and bring Courtney up.
Stop.
King Cobra would come up.
You're fronting.
It happened.
You're
It's happened 4
fronting.
times.
You're fronting. He
What are you
goes
talking
into
about?
Courtney's Discord and gets on calls with Courtney as a friend. I know this.
Exactly.
You might not know this. Do we want to have
And
Courtney?
how many
Do we
times?
want-
How
do we
many
have
times
Courtney
has she
run our
interviewed him?
Discord?
How many times? How many times has she interviewed him?
Multiple times. He comes in to chill with Courtney. You think he's going to come into
And how
Lolcow
many-
Live to
wait,
chill
wait,
with Courtney?
wait, wait.
He's comfortable around
Yes.
Courtney, you diphthong.
Wait.
You dumb
dummy.
son of a
How many-
bitch.
Wait a minute. Wait a
You
minute.
goof.
How many times has she come? How many times has he come on with Courtney on another stream?
Were they streaming from Courtney's
Courtney-
Discord?
No, that Courtney asked him to come on another stream.
I don't
with another
fucking
stream
know.
with an interview.
How many?
Exactly, because you don't know the lore.
How many?
5 times.
Five
Five
times.
times.
And you've been keeping check. You're so good at this internet
you said
stuff.
you know
Okay,
the
all right.
lore.
Before
You said you know the
Keemstar
lore.
leaves, before
said you know the lore.
Keemstar leaves, why don't you tell Keem what you
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Keemstar. So you said to your girl, you said to Becky, who's your employee, correct?
Yeah.
Now she came and she told you, she said, yo, listen, Keemstar, I had to remove this man from my house. I got a police report that I had to get this man out of my house. And he left her house and said that I'm gonna blackmail you if you say anything about me. Blackmail, and had to be forcefully removed from her house by the police. All that didn't warrant you to boot that nigga from your Discord?
Well, there was a timeline, right?
Wait. A
let's
police
put it in the
report.
proper- Can I give you the
Go ahead.
timeline? Okay, so you got to understand this is playing out like over the course of days, I believe. I think the first thing that happened is Becky makes the post. Okay. Once I see the post, I call Becky. Becky tells me it's true, but doesn't give me much of the details, right? Or no, that I'm giving you the wrong timeline. This is the timeline. Richie announces to the Discord that they broke up. They're bitching back and forth. Becky has a breakdown live on air, right, on Queens. And when she's having the breakdown saying that he has a limp dick and all this other shit, right? Then Queens ends. During Queens, Richie posts the video inside of her house. And then I yell at Richie, like, don't fucking do that. Oh my God, that's fucked up. That's wrong, right? Then during Rewind that night, the first night, they're still fighting in the Discord back and forth. He's saying that she stinks. She's saying he's got a limp dick. All this shit is going back and forth. Then she drops the bomb that she was drugged and allegedly essayed, right? Then I call her. She's being serious about the claim, not talking shit. And then I'm like, oh my fucking God. Then I called Richie, talked to him, And then the next day on Rewind, I think Rewind gives Richie the platform and I find out it's blackmail. And then I called into Rewind and I said, right after I knew it was blackmail, I said, can you leave the server for at least a week so things can calm down? Okay. So that's what I did. He left the server. He was gone. All right. Then the following day, I talked to Becky. Boogie was there. Wings was there. All the prominent people. Mike was there. And in a private conversation, we got the details of what actually took place according to Becky, right? We also spoke to Richie, and we asked Richie to stay away for even longer than a week. Then Richie decided to go on the other show, right? Then Richie got banned. You know? So it's like, this is a timeline, bro. You can't just lay it out how you explain it because it's like things are out of order.
Now, the thing that you said, that when you said that, okay, when going to the police, right? And you said that going to the police, I mean, it happened on New Year's Eve. It's nothing the police can do about it. That was 10 days ago. The statute of limitations in her state is not 10 days. If something happens to a woman, and she should go to the police. It doesn't matter if it was 10 days ago or the statute of limitations.
Yo, mama, I am not the expert on this. And as soon as I said, well, I don't know if she should go to the police. I don't know if they'd be able to get evidence. The chat blew me up in real time. And I was like, okay, don't listen to me. I'm wrong. Go to the police.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play, because it is up to her whether she wants to go to the police or not.
But nobody should discourage a woman to go to a police. If I come to you and I say, and if I say to you, hey, something happened to me, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you know what? As a boss, as anything, as a show, whatever, go to the police. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want nothing to do with it. But coming on your show and saying that there's a 10-day that there's nothing, there's no evidence or anything. If she goes, there's 10 days. It happened New Year's Eve. It ain't really nothing she could do. That's kind of
Did
crazy.
you watch the
talk.
full clip? Did you
I watched it. I played the full clip on my show.
Okay, so you know how like immediately the chat is all saying I'm wrong, and I'm like, well, I'm wrong then. Fuck it, I don't know. Go to the police, file a report. Like you heard that part, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she should.
So,
and then
I was
when
wrong.
she came,
corrected myself in real time.
So what are you dunking on here, yo mama? Why are you bringing this up? Why are you bringing up old shit?
Well, I'm bringing it up. Well, I'm talking to him, dog. So
yeah,
stop
well,
glazing.
it's my show, fucker.
Stop glazing.
This is my show. You're on my show.
Why are you bringing it up if he corrected himself?
Talk.
But what I'm saying is, when after you said the 10 days and the expiration, and then you went on, well, you know what? It ain't really nothing the police can do anyway, and the investigation and they wouldn't be able to. It's just like, bro, like that's a female. She's your employee. You know what I'm saying? If she has a conversation with you about it, tell her, hey, go to the police, deal with it with the police. She came on her show the next day. She was discouraged and she said, you know what? I've been in this situation before and the police didn't do nothing for me. So it's kind of like I don't really want to go down that line. And then for you guys, Billy and Xylee, these
No, you
two.
got this wrong. Can I cut you off?
Please.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's actually not what happened. Prior to the stream where I said, I don't know if she should go to the police. I don't know what evidence or whatever they could get because it's already been like 7 days or something. She should have went to the police right away. I think that's something what I said. And then I was like, wait, I'm wrong. Never mind. Go to the police. When I said that, that was right after having a phone call with Becky where she told me that she's not going to the police. Right. So it's like I did not that what I said on the show was after she already told me that she wasn't planning on going with police because she had a horrible experience with police before with something similar to this. All right. So it's like I did whatever I said, I promise you, didn't sway her in any way. You got that wrong. And I'm not the expert. Why the fuck is anyone listening to me in the first place? I don't know. Like
it's just like when you speak on it publicly on your show, and then they got the Lolcow queens and they got a bunch of women on there. And then when a bunch of women listen to a woman say that I don't want to go to the police because it feels like if I go to the cops, it's going to be a worse situation than the situation that I was in. It kind of a bunch of women listening to that.
You know, many women have that opinion.
They feel discouraged.
Wait a minute. Women, that's why a lot of women don't go to the police in the first fucking
place.
It's
a very common opinion.
They should go.
You're going to tell me that she shouldn't say how she really fucking feels and why she didn't go? Why is it I'm having a bunch of people up here trying to say whether a woman or a man, because it can happen to men too, whether somebody that they have allegations like that, whether they need to go to the police or not? Why am I keep having people up here saying this shit?
Because
think I know better.
We shouldn't be judging jury. We're not judging jury. Go to the police. Don't come to the internet with it, moron. Don't come to the internet with it then. You took it, but you don't agree with me because you brought on the guy the next day. What are you talking about?
This is why I hate this guy.
No, bitch, because
you brought him on. You brought that man on and you interviewed him. So stop the cap.
Yes, we did.
He shouldn't have a
so what?
He shouldn't have a platform to say his side. Only one person should be allowed to say their side, motherfucker. What if somebody gave you an allegation? You're not going to put out your side on your fucking platform?
Go to the police.
Are you?
Yeah, why are you allowed to talk about this and not us, goofball?
Why bring it to the internet?
As soon as it hit the fucking Discord, it went public. So it had to be said on the fucking show, you dumb fuck.
You was joking about that shit when you brought him on. You was making all them jokes about
good. Fuck you. Good.
No, you stood back and said nothing. Yeah, you did. You did, Xylee. You said nothing. Yeah, you know what you did.
Get out of here. I was uncomfortable, so
hold on.
Exactly.
Give this motherfucker a job, because all he's been doing is swinging from your fucking nuts.
You think I want a job from Keemstar? You must be out of your damn mind.
Keemstar, because
you must admit you missed the boat.
Your nuts since
no, that's you. That's you.
That's
you.
swinging from your
That's
nuts.
you. That's
one
you.
minute. Let me try to talk some sense. All right. Let's say, yo mama, hypothetically, you're working here, right? And you're on one of these shows, right? And let's say you and Becky were dating. Hypothetically speaking, okay? And you guys broke up. You're Richie in this scenario, and you got hit with an essay allegation. I'm gonna let you defend yourself, bro. I'm gonna give you the platform to say your side of events 100%. I'm not gonna silence you.
Oh yeah, I get that part. But what the part I don't get is she had police reports of him physically being removed from his home, from her house. This man then came and said, I'm a blackmail you. If you go to anything or go to talk to Keemstar, Discord, or anywhere, I'm going to blackmail you. At that moment in time, as that was your employee that you paid, gave a show to, you got to be like, you know what? Cops are involved and you blackmailing my employee. I'm cutting you off 100%.
I did.
No,
I did.
He came on the next day and did a whole show about going back to the house, grabbing shotguns, and fucking talking about,
No, you're wrong.
You're dumb.
You're wrong.
He didn't say that. He didn't say, I was he even admitted to be forcefully removed.
Let me explain it to you.
He admitted
Let me
it.
explain it to you.
He admitted everything he did.
Oh my fucking God.
Yo,
He
let me
admitted
explain it to you. He was on, let me explain it to you. You got the timeline wrong. He was on Rewind and he admitted to the blackmail thing. I called in to Rewind and I said, Richie, can you leave the server for a week? That's what I asked him immediately. And he did. All right. Then the following day, we asked Richie to leave the server farther, like longer. And then the following day, he actually got banned from the server. So like you just have the timeline wrong. When he went on a different show the following day saying stuff. I think you're getting things confused. So what you're asking for actually took place. He was removed.
You're welcome.
Okay, Keem, can anybody hear me right now? Yes or no?
we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
I have
Yes.
my shit maxed out. Today, Yo Mama went on his stream live for over a fucking hour and basically did all the bullshit that you guys have been calling him out for, because that's what the fuck he's known for. He's trying to farm this shit for subs and for content and for all this other bullshit. We know that he tried to get a job for free 99, trying to work on a motherfucking docket team because he's a hobo motherfucking sexual. And he does shit to try and claim he's defending Fatty Fury. And he did that same shit, pulled that same spin on the fucking live stream he did today. The reason I'm this motherfucker's arch nemesis is because he came into this community lying, calling people out on fraud. He came under the brand of pointing out the hypocrisies. He pointed out a fraud. I pointed out his lies. This motherfucker said he had a boat, couldn't name what kind, doesn't know the difference between the kind of boats. That's like saying you have a Pum, but you don't know what kind of fucking caliber of ammo to fucking buy. I put him in the hot seat. And you know what this motherfucker did? He claimed privacy strike. He fucking people in the Discords, people on the farms were blasting his ass.
I claim
Did you do that, Yo Mama? Did you do that?
Bro, that's wrong.
Because he knows
you believe this? Hey, Keemstar, tell her to turn her camera on.
The built-in audience, it's on. You could pull me up. I'm not camera ready, but bitch, just like I put you in that hot seat and make you stutter and squirm, I'll do it a fucking again, looking like a greasy ass fucking pig. You know why? Because I'm
talk about me with no camera on.
Why does she need a camera? She's got words. Will you address her words? Will you address her words?
She's talking about how ugly I am.
You can Google her. She's got a YouTube channel. She got a Twitter. You can find Zeta Ray online.
She said how greasy I am.
Can you mute your mama for a minute? Keem, I've been trying to get at you because I'm really people who know real people. I know A-listers. I know what it's like to be a fucking assistant, and I know you give up your motherfucking life to be an assistant to somebody. So if you want to get on a private Discord with me, I'll show you who I know, who the fuck I'm related to, the kind of secrets I keep, and the shit I don't use for clout because I don't believe in that crab bucket clout fucking chasing shit. I'm a fucking woman that believes in good people, that believes in God, that believes in freaking forgiving people for their mistakes. So I know good people when I see them, and I also know trash when I see them. You're fake, you're bullshit, and that's all I got to say about that.
I love you. I love you.
Yeah.
You're beautiful. I love you.
Yeah, you have no
Wonderful. That was
idea.
great. That was
Okay.
great.
What a change in
I
what a
love
change of heart from your mama.
Becky,
I love that.
Becky was
Did
in
you
the
like that,
chat.
Billy?
Becky was in the
Knows
chat.
who the
Okay,
fuck he is.
Becky. Okay, hello, I'm speaking. Becky was in
Okay,
the
sorry.
chat, and she said it is a he said, she said. At the end of the day, I'm not going to find justice with the police. It was her decision not to go to the police.
Exactly. And your mama didn't do his homework per usual, and he didn't watch all of Team's statement in Lolcow Live and what would happen in Lolcow Queens, and he didn't pay attention to the Discord that he pays to be a fucking freaking member of. So maybe if you did your content as a girl world reactor on your own, instead of having your little groupies send you timestamps, you'd know the whole motherfucking story, and you wouldn't be taking up a millionaire's motherfucking time. Now, would you, bitch?
Now I get timestamps like Xylee asks for timestamps. She does the same thing, but people just give them to me. She begs for them. But like I said,
Motherfucker!
wait.
Wait.
I make good
wait,
content.
Wait.
I make great content. Shh.
Yeah, so do I. Don't trust me in my own goddamn show. Listen here, motherfucker. I have a docket team, and I was told by my boss to get a docket team, and this is Rewind. We cover all the shows. There's about to be 4 of them. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 5? No, 4. There's about to be 4 of them motherfuckers. I need people to have timestamps because I don't have all the time in the world to watch every single fucking show.
Exactly. That's what I do. I got to get a docket team because I got like nine cows I got to do. So why she's mad at me for? Why she's mad at me for getting having docket town?
Why are you
because you didn't say nothing to her. You didn't say nothing to her going after me having my docket. I got a docket team too.
No, excuse me.
What's wrong with
You
that?
got slick with me in the fucking Discord when I was asking people to join the docket team.
Because I pay my docket team.
Motherfucker, what?
Bitch, no, you don't. You pay about a $10 damn membership.
$10 is something, though.
Hey, why are you pocket checking? Why are you pocket checking everybody, yo mama? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? What's on? The only time you should care about what's on my plate is if you're gonna offer me more. You got more to offer me? You have more to offer me? What are you bringing to my plate? Because right here, right now, you've been circling around my plate, looking at what I'm eating, and I don't think you're gonna get a bite, dude. I don't think
circling. You're Billy. Billy, you didn't come to my Billy. You didn't come to my channel, and you didn't say that my shit was trash.
Did I chat? Did I chat in your channel?
No, you came on your show.
Did I chat in your channel?
This shit is trash. But see, the thing is,
I
you only saw 2 seconds. And you said something about cars being stacked up. And you only saw 2 seconds. You didn't even see the whole thing
because it was boring. It was boring.
Okay.
I saw you.
I say your shit is boring.
You're a yapper. No, you come to my shit and say it's boring. That's the difference. You know where the place to be is. It's here on LolcowRewind, or you wouldn't be here. I went to your shit. I thought it was boring. I came back here, and I reported how fucking boring you are. And now you're on here on my show, because this is the place to be. And I'm giving you another opportunity to prove me you're not boring. And guess what?
Billy, if it's the place to be, then why are they moving you to 2 o'clock, or 12 o'clock, or 3 o'clock, or 4 o'clock? Huh? Why is that?
Temporary. That's how
it's fucking business.
I'll tell you.
It's none of my business.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because we're a team here, and we're trying to get new shows working.
Hey, yo, mama, I got a question for you. Do you do a lot of flagging? Do you flag people?
No.
Are you a flaggot?
No.
Oh.
I don't. Okay. I haven't copyrighted nobody.
No, not copyright. No, not copyright. Flag. There is a difference.
No, I don't flag nobody.
Okay.
You're not a flag?
Right.
No.
You're not a flaggy little bitch?
Damn, man, you always calling somebody a bitch. That's
I
crazy.
just asked if you were a flaggy little bitch. Are you a flaggy little bitch?
That's crazy.
Are you a flaggy little bitch?
See, I would listen. I would ask Keemstar to set up a boxing match, but you 516 pounds. There's no way anything you can match up with anything.
Yeah. We already saw.
You're 516 fucking pounds.
We already saw
That's
the little
crazy.
video.
How about this, Papa?
You so big. You got Wings of Redemption coming on here talking about, yo, bro, you need to lose weight. That's crazy.
How about this, Papa? How about this, Papa? How about this?
When Wings of Redemption got to come on here and tell you got to lose weight, that's when you got to just
Papa,
be like, bro,
Papa. Sorry, I asked you. Sorry if I.
That's crazy weight.
Papa, sorry I asked you if you were a bitch and then you reacted like a bitch. I wasn't saying you were a bitch. I was asking if you were one. Based on your reaction, maybe I got the answer. But here's a better question: why do people say you flag everybody?
Yeah, because I'm
Flag-
getting that
I
from
don't-
all over
I
the
don't
place.
flag.
I'm
You
getting
have no
DMs,
idea. Why do
flag
people say it?
nobody.
Why do
I'm seeing it in
people say you
chat.
flag people?
What is flag people? Tell me. Give me. What is that? What does that mean?
When you wait, you don't
I don't know what
about
it means.
you don't know
He's
about the
been on
flag
YouTube
system
for
on
2 years
YouTube?
in Gore World and doesn't know what flagging people means.
Because I don't flag
I
nobody.
have no idea what that
I
means.
don't flag
I'm a
nobody. I don't-
I'm a YouTube
don't
commentary
copy strike
channel.
nobody.
Oh.
I have a
Don't copy
YouTube
strike
commentary
nobody. I don't
channel.
flag anybody.
I have no
Copyright
idea what
striking
that
is not
means.
flagging.
I don't
Copyright
flag nobody.
strike- oh,
Dog.
Okay,
I don't.
then show your flag history.
Dog, you sound like a fucking liar. You
All
sound
right.
like a
How you show your flag history?
Okay, what you do
Yeah, talk to me.
is you go to
Let me
like
go
your
ahead.
home page.
All right.
All right, hold on. And let's see. You go all the way down where it says more from you. And
Okay.
no. Then right down there you'll see settings, and then you'll see report history, and you hit it and it will show your flag history.
All right. Let's do this. Let's do this.
I don't know why people are asking. I'm getting
Yeah, I'm
DMs
gonna go down
back
there.
to-
So
I'm
you
seeing
go.
it
So
before.
I go. All, so advanced settings, right?
No. Okay. So you know the sidebar where it shows like who you're subscribed to and whatever?
Sidebar.
Okay. And then you go to it. Then you have a little section called Explore. And then you have a little section called More YouTube. And then under that, you see settings, report history, help, and send feedback. You want to hit report history.
Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what you're talking about. Let me see this. Hold on.
And while you're doing this, maybe you could get ready to share screen so we can actually see it.
Yeah, I just don't want to show anything that I'm like
that could make you look
Oh,
guilty.
it doesn't show any kind of doxing information. I can tell you that, but it will show videos that you have flagged and
removal request and all that.
It shows the content and the reporting reason.
Okay, let me.
You could
All
be,
you have to do,
could be
if you
screen
hit
sharing.
it, you'll see exactly what I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
got you. I got you. Hold on. Let me see. I'm right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you where I'm at. I'm right here.
Mhm.
Is that right? Am I right? Am I in the
Hold
right
on.
section?
I have to make you big so I can see. No. Okay. Go to like your What you need to go to, you need to go to your home page where it shows recommendations and stuff like that. I'm not on your back end. On the front end of YouTube, where like your home page on YouTube, where it
All right,
shows
I'm on
like
my home page.
Okay, home page. And then you know where it shows like your subscribers, like subscriptions, like the channels you're subscribed to on the side, on that side
Yeah.
scroll. Okay, you go down past that, and then under that you'll see Explore. You go past that, then you'll see more from YouTube, and right past that you see settings, and then you see report history. You click report history.
Let me see. Let me see you. Let me see you do it on your end, and then I just can follow you. Can I see you do it on your end?
All right, hold on one second.
Yeah, pull it up. Let me, because right now I'm on my dashboard.
Old people doing computer stuff is a fun
Because I don't
watch.
All right, hit
Can
the
you watch
live.
stream?
All right.
Can you watch stream?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so you're at the home page, right? For me, it says premium, but if you don't have premium, it says YouTube. And then you go down, and here's your subscriptions.
Okay, I see where you at now.
All right, yeah. And then
Yeah,
Explore,
I'm new to this.
and then that's there right there is your report history.
Okay,
And then you click that.
I see what section you in now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me.
Look at you being all nice when I'm showing you
Yeah,
something.
he's just
Wow, he can be a nice person.
Boomer.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm all the way down, and you went to settings.
Okay, no. Right
Where'd you
under
go?
settings, you see report history.
Report history. Got it.
Yeah, click that.
All right, I clicked it. All right, and right here, I should show you, right?
Yep. Show the screen.
All right, here we go.
And this will answer everybody's question because I don't know why
That
people
right
want it.
there.
So you reported two videos.
One by a name we cannot say because God knows he'll get you.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah, him. Yeah, for sure.
And then you flag somebody named. It looks like Delicious. I don't know what the hell that is.
that was a music video.
For sexual content, and the other person who shall not be named for harassment or bullying.
Exactly.
Well, there you go. There you go. There's the option. Now I want to apologize for calling you a faggot because you only flagged two things.
It was a legitimate question. I really did get DMs.
You can take it down now. Yo, Mama, this is the part where we stopped yelling at each other for a while.
Thank you for educating me. I didn't know what that meant.
And now that
there you go.
And now that we're not yelling anymore, all right. You definitely were coming around here trying to get some boxing stuff done with Keem. You wanted to have a Goral World boxing match. You say you have access to Naked and Laughing King Cobra through Courtney. Why don't you run these people on your channel?
I don't do interviews like that.
Oh, okay.
And I do agree with the other guy though. When I initially came to Lolcow Live and Lolcow Queens, initially I thought that it was going to be more of an interview show with like when Foodie Beauty came on. But that exploded. I think that was just terrible. I think that was just bad. The things that was said to Foodie Beauty and what happened to her was just crazy. But I thought that was an opportunity
to be a victim 24 hours later. We don't need you to stand up for freaking everybody. Grown ass women can stand up for themselves.
Because that's your girl, right? Like you support her, right?
No, because
let me tell you why you're a bitch.
And let me
for a second, real quick, Billy, and let me get this in. So this is why he's a bitch. This dumbass had his whole government in his fucking comment section, right? So I know what he did to go to school, and I've called him out before. He went to Clown Shoe College, so did I. He tried to sell the motherfucking internet on him having a pro NBA, a pro college basketball career. Mind you, this motherfucker is like 5'6" on a good day.
Are you 5'6"?
Wait. Where the fuck did I ever say I was a pro basketball player? Where did I ever say that?
You told Jessica Messica that.
Where? Please. Hey, listen. Okay, show us.
Anyways, we're not going to argue over
No. If you're going to make a claim, just like everybody, wait a minute, just like everybody made a claim about my report history. No. We're going to make a claim. If we're going to make a claim on this show, we got to show evidence, right? So please show me where I said that. Show the email.
Hold on a second. I'm not going to get all up in it, and I'm not.
No. I'm going to wait.
Can you be quiet?
How about this? We don't have time to get receipts right now.
Yeah.
If Zeta,
don't tell nothing if you ain't got no receipts.
If Zeta wants to bring receipts next time, maybe we'll come back to this.
Next time.
There's places. Yo, Mama, are you 5'6"?
No.
How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10"? Are you sure?
Yeah. His daddy's 6'3". He comes up to his daddy's chesticles.
You know, people lie about their height all the time.
Why do you always talk about my dad? Like, what is up with your obsession with my dad?
Well, your name's Yo Mama. We want to know more about Yo Papa.
You always talk about my dad, though. But
is your dad a good guy?
How tall are you, Billy? How tall are you, Billy?
6'2".
Okay. If I stand next to Billy will know if I'm 5'11" or not. I'm probably
Wait, you just said 5'10". Now you just said 5'11".
Oh,
yeah. Well, I'm with shoes on though. If I wear my shoes, I'm
man. Hey, Yo Mama. I'm glad we got to talk. I'm glad we got to talk on a more personal level. This yelling shit is boring to me. I saw you. The one of the streams I caught of yours, you were talking to the girl who used to be a nerdcore rapper. MC Router, you were talking about her, and she became like a Dutch woman. I used to know her in a rap circle I was in 15 years ago. It was like one of the two videos I watched here. So I was like, this is so fucking weird. This guy's talking about this girl who all the shit you talked about I'd seen like 10 years ago. And I was like, why is this fresh? But it was funny that you happened to be talking about it in the one video I looked up, and then the other one when you were stacking cars because some girl lied about falling 40 feet. Did you know Wings of Redemption claims he fell 40 feet too? Is this a Lolcow claim? Is this he on his back?
I gotta ask you though, because you knew MC Router, right?
Yeah.
And can you believe that she is the person that she is today with the whole Muslim arc that she's now in? Can you believe that she is just like
because she's kind of an extremist. Everything she did was a little extreme.
I said That's what I said. I knew it.
But that being said, Yo Mama, I don't want to do this show much longer. We've been live for almost 4 fucking hours.
Yeah,
and,
we've been live for a while.
Closing arguments between Yo Mama and Zeta Ray, real quick. Each of you get a couple minutes, and then.
I'm out, and I just said what I said to Keem, and and like I said in my last video, like. If you always want to set up these boxing matches, I think me and him around the same weight. If me and him, we can get in the ring and we can do this.
Like you're definitely punching outside of your clout bracket, right?
I mean, I'm not saying that, I mean, I would prefer other people, but I like to box, and I would love to set up a match, and it would be awesome. It would be good.
It would be good for you. It would have zero like actual relevance for Keem to fight you, right?
Not really.
I mean, zero relevance.
He like the box.
I would just like to point out how much better the conversation is when you're not like yelling, because we're gonna yell back. You see how nicer the conversation is? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. We can be civil, but you come in here all fucking hot. How do you expect us to act? You know what I mean?
Well, I was just, again, like I said, when I originally came up here, Billy was going crazy on my show about the stack of the fucking cars. He saw like
that was after you came up here.
No, that
was your second time.
That was the second time.
Because I never watched you except when you came on here. I went to check your stuff out because I was like, I wonder if this guy knows his shit. And I went and I was like, not impressed.
And I came up and I said, I came up and I said, like I said, with the ball guy that got kicked earlier, I said that this would be awesome if you bring up, and I know you probably you could get King Cobra, but fuck it. There's other cows. There's a lot of cows out there that you could interview, you could talk to and stuff like that. Making people cows, like throwing obstacles in front of them and paying them. They're not as delusional as they normally would be. So it feels really scripted, and actually it was exposed that, the whole script that Becky put out there and then Tina went with it and all that other stuff like that. When people feel like it's scripted, if you just get normal people, normal cows that are delusional, bring them up, you know what I mean? Have conversations with them. It would be a good thing, because there's a lot of cows out there that literally are delusional.
What if it is a good thing if it is scripted and fake, and then everybody's talking about it being scripted and fake? What if at that point it's serving its purpose as well? Because like you guys could just not be talking about it at all, and then that would be even more pathetic.
I mean, I've certainly called her out for being scripted.
Yeah, exactly. You would get more reactions. You would get more reaction channels watching if it wasn't scripted. The reason why there's not so many reaction channels like honed in on watching this is because it feels scripted. When Foodie Beauty came up here, if you go and you type in Lolcow Live Foodie Beauty, there's about 40 videos because 40 different people reacted to that appearance on the show, because you can see in her face her getting red on the questions and all the stuff that happened, because it was authentic and everybody was like, shit, that was some real shit. And when he brought on, I think he brought on
they talk about those girls, whether they're real shit or whether they're eating a fucking sandwich. They talk about everything those girls do. They all respond to everything those girls do. This just happened to be on a whole nother level. Yeah. Like y'all pick apart the smallest things those girls do.
Nah, not me.
Oh yeah, I know. They actually like you. Amber Lynn Reed says you're her favorite commentary channel.
Yeah, I love Amber Lynn. I love her.
Yeah, I do too.
That's my girl, and I really wanted I really wanted to have because I thought this was a good idea, and I was like, because she always had the idea of doing a podcast, and I was just like, yo, what would be great if you came on panel, like the guy said, like people that had bad experiences and was cows and out there and doing wrong, like Boogie and his experience of cancer and all that stuff like that. And then he reinvented himself on this show. And you could do the same thing with like an Amber Lynn who has a checkered past, and now she's trying to be good.
Right.
And you can get that out of her. And I was like,
that would be great.
I told her. And I told Amber Lynn, I said, yo, come on here.
She should.
But then she got spooked. She got spooked with the Foodie Beauty stuff, though.
Well, when she should come on Rewind. Everything will be safe. I love Amber Lynn Reed too. That's because I love lolcows. And Yo Mama, I love you too because you're a lolcow. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Billy. And I'm just gonna say why Yo Mama's a bitch. I mean, we already know his old lady makes more. He's pretty much known as a cuck.
Wait, his lady makes more?
Oh yeah.
I knew I called it when I said that. No offense to Yo Mama, but I knew I was right when I said that without any notice. I could just smell it on you, dude. I want Yo Mama to continue doing his shit, right? I just don't want him coming around here thinking he knows a goddamn thing about any of this compared to me. Because I was when the second Boogie got cursed, I had one of my shooters hit up King Cobra's DMs to get him to reverse the curse on Boogie, but Cobra was like, I don't fuck with Lolcow Live. I'm not a Lolcow.
The thing is, he's brand new to this shit, and he's like, he thinks he needs to be giving Keemstar advice or giving you advice, or giving Kylie advice.
Yeah, like so, we love your advice. Use it on yourself, man. Like we're doing fine. Like, we know why you're here. You want a little piece of this pie. And guess what? Tonight, you got to sit and talk to Keem. You got to talk to everybody. You had a better showing tonight than before. That's pretty good for you. I'm happy you got that.
Exactly.
I'm just tired of yelling.
Right? I'm sorry. Like, sometimes the only way to get a word in edgewise with him is to talk over him.
Yeah. Zeta Ray, thank you for calling in. I'm glad to make your debut on the show. I know you sent me that video of him talking about Keem and then backtrailing. I don't like Keemstar either. I want to fight him. It looks so two-faced. But thank you for sending me that video.
I'm a freaking asset. I know a lot of shit. I have a lot of time during the winter to help you guys out before I start like traveling and doing all my other stuff.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, you can pop me up on cam if you want. I look like a drowned rat. I had a million doctor's appointment and took my dog for a walk.
So I think you have to be the one that turns the camera on, but we're going to end tonight anyways. So
we're going to end anyway.
Next time you're on, make sure to cam up. Thank you for calling in, Zeta Ray.
Thank you.
See you when I see you. Peace. Thanks, guys.
Now, Xylee, we were supposed to have the night off.
Billy,
yeah,
I'm tired. My nose is running.
This is almost 4 hours, Xylee.
I've been coughing. I've been having to yell at people. I thought this was going. You know what? It's my fault. I'm sorry. You know what this is? I'm going to tell you right now what this is. I'm sorry. I cursed us. Because every time on my channel I said we were having a chill stream, every time I put chill in the title, it always turned into a shit fest. And I told you today, yeah, let's have a nice chill stream. I can't believe my fucking curse from my channel hit us because this has been a shit fest. Cut the goddamn live stream off. I am over it.
Ayo. Thank you guys for watching YouTube. YouTube's favorite show, Lolcow Rewind. Justice for Ken.
Justice for Ken.
Love you guys. Have a good night.
Shit. Good night, everybody. Jesus Christ.
I didn't even have to do it this time.
No, and I had to, and I didn't want to scream today. I wanted it to be nice. I wanted to have a good chill night.
Xylee, we're still live. Don't cry yet.
I'm about to cut it off.
Good night, everybody.
Good